Ladies with gentlemen, how's it doing? Welcome to tonight's live stream. We are reviewing members' platinum trophy lists. I will just say this, there is a fan in the background. If it is making any buzzing or any weird noise, let me know and I'll turn it off and just suffer in this heat wave. I think it's like, it was 30 degrees earlier. I'm hoping it's come down with the temperature, but it is still absolutely boiling. There's lights on, so bear with me if I might have a little heat stroke. But I hope everyone's doing well. We are doing members platinum trophy list reviews this week. So if you are a member of the channel, make sure to let me know whether it's in Discord, leave a comment, or there's a Facebook post for members on my YouTube page. So yeah, make sure you just leave a little thing to tell me if I've not reviewed your list. Of course, at the start of every stream I do show the platinum trophy list thingy. So yeah, if you've not been added to it already, let me know and we can get it added. Of course, subscribers, we do review subscribers. It's just members get a bit of a priority. And speaking of, don't forget to join the Discord if you are new around here and want to join the amazing community. It's in the live chat and it's also in the description. How are you doing, chat? Retro Ghost, hello. CJ, hello. Good evening. True, how are you doing, buddy? Tannoki, how's it going? Oh, you're playing some Space Marine too. Hopefully you're enjoying it, Retro Ghost. I booted it up and I wasn't really the biggest fan. Like the frames were dropping. It looked kind of like the main character kind of looked like Woody from Toy Story, and I was like, I'm playing a game that came out in 2025. Like graphically, it didn't really feel up to scratch, so I just I dropped Space Marine actually. But hopefully you're having more fun than I was. Working on multiplayer trophies as your physical copy of 007 is delivered tomorrow. Damn, nice. Hero, welcome in. Void, welcome in. Playing 007 right now. Damn, broski's got the early access. Yeah, I'm from the UK. The heat wave do be crazy. It's like 34 degrees, or it was. It's insufferable. We don't have air conditioning, and our houses are built to keep heat in. So our houses get really hot in the UK, like it's awful. Car Stanley, how you doing? Welcome in. Mafia, welcome in, buddy. Good to see ya. White Wolf, hello. Minch, hello. Ian, hello. Hello. Alrighty, don't forget to drop a like on the stream, everybody. I don't think the Discord notification has quite worked yet, so hopefully that will work in a second so people can get joining into that if they aren't already. Doing good. Had a fun little platinum earlier. Managed to get fastest achiever. Damn, son. GG's on that one. We do love a fastest achiever king, so shout out. Got early access 007, but trying to finish off GTA 5 first. Oh, dude, just jump on GTA. Jump on 007. If you got early access, play it, man. GTA is not going anywhere. 8 trophies away from Legacy to Dark Knight Platinum. Damn, let's get it. The Lego Batman game is pretty good. I've been playing it. You have a spray that puts cold water on your face. The heat is awful. I know. All right, let's get cracking, shall we? Say hello to yourselves. When the Discord decides to work, let me know. Was working on FC26, 3 trophies online left to get the platinum. Nice. Your country's temperature is 43 degrees. Damn, heroes, that's crazy. Fuck. I finally got Monster Hunter completed. That's such a grind towards the end. Oh, mate, it's good to see you're finally through that one. Hopefully you're playing something a bit more enjoyable. Right. Again, do apologise, but it's very hot here in the UK, so if my equipment, for whatever reason, lags or overheats, then we can blame the heat. But hopefully it'll be running smoothly. Right, so today we've got these 4 lists. We've got Random Dude, we've got Tannoki, we've got Tobrrrr, and we've also got the White Wolf. So there's over 1,000 platinum trophies to get through today, so do bear with me. That is the order. And then on next week's episode, look at this. We've got such a big amount of accounts. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 accounts being reviewed next week as well, so I'm trying my best to get through the member lists as quickly as possible. Depending on how I'm feeling, maybe I'll knock out a few more, but I have a feeling I might be a little bit tired after 1,000 platinums. Right, so let's get into this then. Random Dude, okay, from Germany, big up, level 431, 99 platinum, so almost at the magical 100, 68 completed games and a 38% completion rate. And to kick things off, we've got A Way Out, which is again a pretty fun game, to be honest with you, if you've got a partner to play it with. Welcome in, Anakin, how's it going? It's only 16 degrees for you, Minch. Damn. Started the new Lego Batman. It's good. Having lots of fun with it. Yeah, it is super fun to just chill. When I've been having a bit of downtime and not dying from the heat, I've just been on Lego Batman, but I will be streaming some of that later this week as well for everybody. Um, Hey, Mr. Excuses, how's it going, dude? We are getting closer to 5K. We're still quite a way out though. So getting Lego Batman because Red Hood's not in it. Poor guy's forgotten any new Batman projects, and Tim is more prominent in the Batman lore. Um, Void, I don't want to spoil it, but you might be wrong on that. So maybe that will make you want to get it. Yeah, I managed to get home last night. Thank you. It was quite long to get home, but I did get there in the end. How are we? I'm just gonna. Okay, cool. AK, how's it going? Managed to get a couple more platinums. You're on 53. Let's get it. White Wolf. You're doing Stardew Valley for platinum 125. Nice. You don't want to spoil it either. Yeah. They might be in it. They might not be in it. I feel like because you're not gonna know every single character that's in the new Batman Lego Batman game. So it's like there's probably a good chance that everybody's in it, if that makes sense. Like, I mean, I've not finished it, but I'm just assuming that there's loads of characters. Um, it's all good, Tannoki. It's all good. I saw it's quite a big chunkus of a list. I will apologize if I do skip through like quadruple stacks and things like that. Feed, welcome in. How's it going? Right, cool. We got another Crab's Treasure there, which is like a Souls-like crab game. Apparently, you can make it super easy with the modifiers, which is pretty cool to be fair. Under 5% rarity, which is nice. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Assassin's Creed 2 and Mirage and Origins. Some great games there, notably 2 and Origins, some of my favorite Assassin's Creed games, and it couldn't be further apart. Seen a lot of gameplay recently on Black Flag Resynced, and it do be looking kind of good. So hopefully that's fun when that comes out. We do love to see some Assassin's Creed Platinums in there. Astro's Playroom as well. Again, a pretty bog standard platinum at this point that most trophy hunting accounts tend to get because it is an ultra rarity to get. You platinumed Injustice and Resident Evil 9. Yes, let's get it, Void. I'm glad you got the Injustice platinum done. We've got Mr. Excuses coming in with a 10 gifties. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Absolute fucking legend. Chat, if you did get a gifted membership, make sure to say thank you to the legend Mr. Excuses. And yeah, drop some fucking emojis in there. There's loads. Today's lucky 10. Oh, there we go. There's loads of member emojis, by the way, chat, for people to use. I've updated them, so there's loads of new ones in there as well. Apologies if I do miss any messages and things like that. I'm having to see the chat on my iPad, so it's not me signed into my account, if that makes sense. It's just like a default YouTube one. But yeah, get them W's in there. Batman Arkham Asylum. Can we do members only chat? I mean, we could do, to be fair, but I don't like doing that. I don't like excluding people from the chat. I also don't like doing subscriber only chat, even though it get me more subs. I just feel like anybody should be able to chat in a live chat, without having to subscribe or be a member. That's why I do members only live streams. So I think, who was it? It was Speed, right? I think I joined a Speed live stream, and he's got like obviously 1 million subscribers, and it was members only chat, and I'm like, okay, fairs. And then there's like thousands and thousands and thousands of members. I'm like, damn. Could you imagine the subscribers only chat? Arkham Asylum, by the way, 5 out of 10. Pretty good one to have. I respect any of the Batman games having the old platinum trophy on. Both of the Telltale Batman games are fantastic. Ben 10 Power Trip. I've not played any of the Ben 10 games, but I was quite a big fan of Ben 10 when I was a wee man growing up. I quite liked it, so I probably would have to check out one of the Ben 10 games at some point, but I know there's one that might be a little bit better as well. AJ as well, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Welcome in. Thank you. Appreciate it. It was just so we could see how many members are in here. The thing is as well though, Mitch, what you've got to remember is there's so many people that prefer to lurk, and that would also mean like loads of members would probably also prefer to lurk. So it's like you would never truly see how many people are in a live chat. You just see like the total, if that makes sense. It's not like Twitch where it shows you who's in the live chat. You really want to play John Wick Hex, but it's delisted. Yeah, to be fair, you can get it on physical, can you not? Or is it digital only? Free ads right off the gate. That do be YouTube, unfortunately. I can only advocate for getting YouTube Premium if you can afford to get it, because it does change your life. It's probably the only subscription service that I swear by is getting YouTube Premium. Hey Matthew, you're coming in with a 5 gifted. Thank you, dudes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Absolute fucking legend. Get some W's in the chat for our boy Matthew. And drop a little subscription to him and follow him on Twitch as well, because he's a fellow platinum content creator. Plays a lot tougher games than I do as well, so some better content there. Bleach Rebirth of Souls. I've been recommended this one a few times. I think I would probably enjoy it. I remember watching Bleach growing up as a kid, so it would be cool to play a video game of it. But yeah, I don't know too much about it. I assume it probably... Is it like CyberConnect, the people that make the Demon Slayer games? Bandai, Tamsoft? I don't know, maybe. It might not be. But I think it'd be cool. 25 hours doesn't seem like the worst for a Platinum Trophy. 3 out of 10 is pretty reasonable as well. Bloodborne, we know what that is. Fair play to getting it. Bugsnax as well, nice. We got Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2 campaign remastered. Again, pretty bog standard. Like they're basic Call of Duties, but they're great Call of Duties at that. So things you'd love to see, and look at the rarity on that one, 0.9% there. It's pretty good. You love Bleach, so it's a must-have to get. Nice. Yeah, as I said, I watched Bleach growing up as a kid, but it's something that I've never finished, and it's like every time I go to watch it, I just get sidetracked with something else. Matthew, welcome in. Jamie, hello, welcome. Hope we're doing well. Chat, don't forget as well, we are doing a giveaway tomorrow for a £10 or equivalent, dependent on your country, PlayStation voucher. So to be in with a chance of winning the £10, you just need to leave a comment on my most recent video if you haven't done so already. Welcome in, Zombie. My day was hot. How was your day? Warm, Jamie? I feel you. It do be very hot. Control, nice. Got this platinum all the way back in 2023, probably when it came onto PlayStation Plus, I want to say. The percentage for this one has shot up because it was leaving PlayStation Plus, one of the tiered services on it, so a lot of people are rushing to get that platinum, and you can actually get the Control Platinum in about maybe 3 to 4 hours. You can get it really quickly, which is pretty cool. OptiNoob has a guide on YouTube of what to do there. We've got Crash 1 and 2. Very good stuff. Some nice ultra rares, difficult ones at that as well. Crisis Core, Final Fantasy. Wow, probably my favorite Final Fantasy game there is. I just love it. I think it's so good. I remember playing it on the PSP. I need to get the platinum for it, admittedly. The Minerva fight continues to elude me. We've got Dark Souls remastered, an 8 out of 10, 70 hours, 10%, good going. Disaster Report 4, Summer Memories. I think I might have played this for the Trophy Hoarders podcast. We used to do a video game book club, and I know we played a Disaster Report game. Unsure if it was this one or not, but fuck me, I was so lost during that game. I didn't know what to do. But apparently it's a straightforward platinum to get, and it's an ultra rare, so it could be one looking out for. It do be too hot. You got the Lego Batman Platinum and Grand Blue Fantasy Platinum. Nice. Can we get a shout out in the giveaway? I mean, I will just say who won it. That's probably enough of a shout out, if that makes sense. If I go, and the winner is X, that's kind of a shout out within itself, isn't it? Mine was hot too. It was killing hot. I know, right? Hopefully the temperature comes down just a little bit. Hopefully. £15 fan is working overtime. Oh, it's just spare a moment for everybody with the fans in the UK right now. I don't think Nightbot is working, which kind of sucks. But the Discord do be in the description as well. I don't know if one of the mods can copy and paste that in for me while Nightbot doesn't work. We got, oh, look at this. We've got Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 and then Kakarot. I respect it. I really do respect it. I didn't know it had DLC for Xenoverse 2. I know it's obviously got a lot of content, but I didn't realize it had like DLC. That's pretty awesome. Obviously Kakarot, probably one of the best Dragon Ball games I would say there is, if you like the story opposed to just like a fighting arena game. But yeah, Xenoverse 2, I respect it. I couldn't really get into it myself. Kind of needed some friends, but yeah, I rate that. You're doing Crash 4, Fall Guys, and Mortal Kombat 11 platinums at the time. Damn, that do be a lot of tough games to be going for. Good luck with that, Zombie. Hey, Frog, welcome in. Right, Mafia, Crash 4 do be a tough one. DLC is horrible for trophies. Yeah, it is kind of jarring, especially with a game that's like, you could argue. I don't know when the DLC for Xenoverse 2 came out, but I could assume they probably added it quite late into the cycle. Don't mind the heat, but when you're working all day in the factory, it's taking the piss. Oh mate, they need to send you home, don't they? I can only imagine how hot factories get, and then you're constantly moving as well. Hey, welcome in, Hino. Wake up. Currently working on Sekiro. Nice. Good luck with that. Yeah, wish Dragon Ball made an OG story instead of going with Z all the time, or Super would be cool. Yeah, I think the thing is I I love Dragon Ball Z, but I've never watched Dragon Ball, and I just almost can't be bothered because it's like I don't know. I'm sure it is great, and I'm gonna get shot for this, but I don't know. I just kind of prefer Dragon Ball Z with how it is. Um, I potentially would say Super would be cool to see, but yeah, I just feel like if there was a Dragon Ball game like Kakarot, I feel like it might be a bit boring. I don't know if there'd be enough for a game. Could be wrong though. Dragon Ball people, you'll have to educate me. Crash was a controller breaker. I can imagine. It's definitely hot in there. Anyone know if Far Cry 3 on the PS3 still up? I do not know. Best bet is to probably check the PlayStation profiles and see if there's any people earning trophies or if there's any sessions. Your PS5 is installed in 007 First Light. Nice. Left for a second and another 3 ads. Damn. I don't know what YouTube is on today. It's I mean it's a good thing as a creator. It means I must be doing something right, but as people watching, I do apologize, it does suck. That YouTube's bombarding you with ads. Maybe you've not had any ads all day. But we've got Elden Ring up next. Nice, a double stack of Elden Ring for that matter. I always find it funny that it takes longer and is more difficult on the old PS4 version of it, probably because it takes so long to load. We've got Fall Guys as well. Nice job on getting that platinum. Done that one in a month. YouTube Premium's cooking for you. Honestly, YouTube Premium is goated. And as well, right? If you like get the YouTube Premium level with YouTube Music, it means that you don't need to pay for Spotify or Apple Music, and it's like I don't know, like an extra £2 or £3. So like you're getting all of your videos, streams ad free, and then music ad free. Like Spotify itself is like what, £14 a month? Like £14 a month for Spotify or £14 a month for YouTube Premium and YouTube Music. Sold. I need to get an affiliate link for YouTube Premium, getting people to sign up. Yeah, PSMP Plus does mark it as unobtainable if the servers are shut down. Um, Obviously, this is the PS4 stack of Far Cry 3. Were they talking about Far Cry 4 on PS3? Because obviously it wouldn't show if it was offline for the PS3 version. Did Elden Ring on Xbox and Steam so 4 times? Damn. Bro can carry me to the Elden Ring Platinum. Ends in an evil army syndicate and fights Piccolo near death and kills King Piccolo at one point. You feel like they'd be fine. I mean, it does sound like fun, but yeah, it's just I don't know. Like I know what happens in Dragon Balls as well, so I've just never really needed to like wanted to watch it. Yeah, I gathered, Ian. That was I had a feeling it might have been you on Twitter. Your goal is to reach 100 platinums by the end of the year. Currently at 82. Nice, you can do that easy. The package said it was supposed to be delivered to you after 5 p.m. tomorrow. Oh wow, nice. I've not even had a dispatch notification for my James Bond game, so I'm meant to be playing it tomorrow night. Hopefully, I still can. We got Far Cry 3 Classic, Far Cry 4, and then Far Cry 5. Nice. As I'm just pulling apart my. Oh no, I thought there was like a bit of something stuck to my desk mat, but it was actually the desk mat itself, and now it's frayed. Whoops. Yeah, I tell you what, I've got a bit of a guilty pleasure for Far Cry games. I think they're really fun to do, and they check in at ultra rares as well, which is lovely. Probably because of the online trophies block a lot of people, just because they're a little bit awkward to do. We've got Fate Samurai Remnant. I'll keep it a $1.50. I've never heard of that game before, but it seems like it could be interesting. Maybe a fighting type game. 70 hours, 4 out of 10, so a pretty respectable platinum there. Final Fantasy 15 and 16, nice. I really enjoyed Final Fantasy 16. But the fact you've got to play through the game twice, like you just have to do a new game plus like on hard mode or something, it just bloats the game out. It feels so unnecessary to add another playthrough to it because I don't feel like it justifies the second playthrough. Like it was really good the first time around, but to play it the second, you're like, I've already done everything. Like, what's the point for the next like 50 hours? What album is that on the wall? On the back, is it even an album? Yeah, it's an album on the back. I'll try and duck out the way. It's The Boy Who Played the Harp by Dave. It's like a special edition vinyl collaboration with Stone Island. So yeah, pretty cool. Bond being played by young Dexter is good. You think? Oh, is it young Dexter? I've not watched the young Dexter or even the new spin-off Dexter show, but yeah, everything I've heard, apparently the acting in the James Bond game is meant to be good. I'm looking forward to playing it. Love 16, had so much fun. Yeah, I've not played the DLC for 16. That could be quite a blast to do. I've heard it's meant to be good. New Game Plus is unnecessary. Usually unnecessary when it has trophies. Completely agree. Completely agree. It's just the bloat player time, which sucks. Class had that on at work today. Yeah, Jamie's got taste. I respect it. I respect it. Great music taste. Don't mind doing a new game plus if the game is fun. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like new game plus, you need to pick your battles. A game like Final Fantasy 16, the end is always going to be the same, and they didn't add anything new to the new game plus, like new enemy types, new missions. There was nothing. It was just the same thing, just again. And I don't really think that's worth anybody's time personally. But I did the platinum, so. Yeah, I saw the Jacksepticeye is in James Bond. I don't know who that is though, but shout out to them. Generally hope GTA 6 is the longest story. I wouldn't want an overly bloated story, but I would like a decently long game, you know. Um, I'm sure GTA 6 will be near enough perfect. Yeah, I did my new game plus for 16 like way after it, like 3 or 4 months after. Yeah, I saw Carby Lame is in 007. He was like a TikTok guy, right? YouTubers should never be in any game. I disagree. I feel like it's cool sometimes if like imagine if I was in a game. Like, do you know how sick that would be? You know, like just I think it's a testament to how far like somebody's come. Obviously, you need to make sure that the person doesn't get cancelled along the way, but it's part of the risk, isn't it? Ghost of Tsushima Platinum, nice. Ghost Runner as well. A lot of skill goes into this one, doesn't it? 6 out of 10, quite fast, quite intense. Looks like a great game, but I just know that I won't be able to do it. Ghostwire Tokyo, I respect that platinum there. The collectibles were the thing that just put me off, but it's a very interesting game outside of that. Again, lots of ultra rare platinums here, which is cool. We've got Goat Sim, God of War Ragnarok, nice. GTA 5 on a PS4, awesome. Hentai versus Evil, let's get it. Humanity as well. This was free on PlayStation Plus at one point. Don't know if it still is. It looked interesting, but yeah, I don't know if I'd play it myself. It Takes Two, nice. We've got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, All Star Battle R, and The Eyes of Heaven. I don't really know how they play. I've never really watched a JoJo anime, to be fair. I just see like meme clips of it all the time, though. Oh look, Knack and Knack 2. That's those are some games that you don't see all too often, especially Knack the first one, just because it's like quite difficult and 50 hours. And is it a kids game? Like you'd be like, why is it so difficult to get a platinum? But fair play for that one. We've got Lego City Undercover, Harry Potter Years 1 to 4, Marvel Superheroes 1 and 2, Marvel Avengers, the movie, the video game, Ninjago, the video game movie, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Lego The Hobbit. Quite a lot of Lego games, quite a nice amount of variation there. Obviously, all ultra rare trophies is what we love to see. And I'm assuming the Lego Batman game probably will be on this list being worked on as well. Liza P. Done that one in 3 days and 9 hours. Fucking nice, nice. I can tell this account is quite good at Souls games because, all of the Souls variants have been popping up quite a lot. Life is Strange 1, 2, Before the Storm, and True Colors. I'm just going to gloss over those because I always get roped into a debate about how much I don't like them, but fair play on getting them done, just not for me. Mafia 1 and 2, awesome stuff there. I'm looking forward to going back and cleaning up Mafia 1. Like the 6 out of 10 seems kind of scary, but I think it'll be a good challenge to do. I hear like the race is meant to be like one of the worst bits. We've got Man Eater as well, a nice pretty quick and easy platinum to get. Marvel Spider-Man 1, 2 and a double stack of Miles Morales. Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor, and Shadow of War. Awesome stuff. I do need to get to the sequel, but it do be a lot longer. So yeah, I'll just see see when I've got some free time to start that one. But in the most recent backlog video on the channel, we covered Shadow of Mordor there. And speaking of guys, if you do want to be in with a chance of winning a £10 PlayStation voucher, go and watch the last video on the channel and leave a comment. That's how you enter for the giveaway, and we're drawing that tomorrow live on stream as well. Where is Bomb Chopper, the hentai game, eh? I think Resident Evil games have good replayability. DMC does not, and it's awful that you have to play so many times. Yeah, it's really weird that like I know what you mean. The Resident Evil games click with me, but DMC games don't. But it could be vice versa. DMC fans probably think it's got great replayability, and I think it does in the sense of like the skills, like the fighting mechanics, how you can really optimize DMC fighting. But for me, it's just not, what tickles the old pickle here. I feel like Platinum of GTA 6 is going to be close to 200 hours like Red Dead 2. Potentially. I don't know. I feel like it's probably going to have some online stuff, isn't it? It's a kid's game. Knack is a kid's game, but the hard run's horrible. Oh, really? Yeah, 4 playthroughs, so Knack is crazy. JC Platinums, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in. Maybe you're just being targeted, Toba, with the ads. That's crazy, though. Hopefully you can even see this. Hello. I really do wish that like being a member on YouTube would give people ad-free in streams at least. I think that would be cool. But then that's like Twitch's model, isn't it? You've got different outfits and need to find collectibles, but need to play at least 4 runs to find all of them if you're unlucky. Oh wow, that's crazy. Feel the race is what usually makes it 6 out of 10. Yeah, for Mafia, the race is normally the hardest thing people say. Yeah, I know. It is quite evident to see that the original DMC, like how much it translates to Resi 4. It is crazy. Oh, good mate. Hot in the UK. Need to edit the CBA. Oh, dude, I feel you. The weather in the UK is insufferable, and I feel like unless you've been to the UK in a heat wave, you'll never understand. I know that Americans laugh with their AC and Australians laugh at us with their AC, but we don't have aircon in the UK. Justice for the aircon. There's a video in your ads. Oh, interesting. Minecraft, nice. Minecraft Dungeons as well. Always cool to see this one. I've seen some gameplay. Very very interesting. We got Naruto, Ultimate Storm, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice. It always confuses me when the first one's at the bottom. Again, this plays very similar to the Demon Slayer games that I mentioned earlier. That are meant to be quite like. Well, I enjoyed the Demon Slayer game, so could be my way of getting into Naruto because it's one of the animes I didn't really watch at all growing up. One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows. Nice. This game does look pretty fun, to be fair. I've always like weighed up getting it, but then it does seem like a little bit grindy at times, so I just never have in the end. Your mum doesn't really like using the AC. Oh really? Damn. I mean, I guess it boosts up like the electric bill and stuff, but I don't know. For me, I would definitely relish in AC. Like it would make streaming right now a hell of a lot easier. Like I'm sweating my nuts off. Lego 2K Drive multiplayer trophy. Oh mate, that's like a ridiculous amount of kilometers, is it not? You're enjoying the heat, but that's just. I mean, I think it's nice to have heat, but it's not like when it's an unbearable heat, if that makes sense. Like I don't have a swimming pool, but most people don't have swimming pools. Like house is insulated, so it's extremely warm and things like that. I think being at the front of the house as well means that I get a lot of the sun, so my room just instantly becomes hot, which is crazy. Yeah, there's a One Punch Man game. It looks pretty interesting. You got a portable AC. I think it costs around 150 quid. Lifesaver at night. Yeah, I've been weighing up getting a portable air conditioning unit or getting like a fancy fan. I might lean towards getting a fancy fan, but because I'm a moving house, it's like I don't really want to commit to like a massive air conditioning unit, and then I was like, oh no, maybe I'll be a bit crazy and get like an actual unit installed into the new house, but that's like a couple grand and probably not a sensible decision. Um, yeah, you put the pipe out the window and then it gets rid of the hot air. It's curious though to see the air conditioning units because they obviously generate heat themselves, so they probably make the room a little bit hotter as well at points potentially. But anyway, the Rocket League Platinum, awesome. Sackboy Big Adventure. I always say it, I feel like this game walked so Astrobot could run. Because when playing this, I don't like Sackboy, I don't like Little Big Planet, but I thought this was quite enjoyable from the short time I played with it. It's just the Astrobot games are just astronomically, pardon the pun, astronomically easier to get the platinums in those opposed to Sackboy. So if you enjoy that style of platformer, but you want a bit of a challenge, then definitely go for Sackboy Big Adventure because it was pretty fun from the time I spent on it. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, awesome stuff. Things you love to see. South Park, The Stick of Truth. Again, the South Park games are great. I'd recommend trying those out. There's a live stream in my ad watching sessions. Oh no. Report. Split Fiction, nice. I need to get around to playing this. I can't believe it's been out an entire year and I've still not managed to play it. That is extremely poor from me. SpongeBob SquarePants, Battle for Bikini Bottom, and the Cosmic Shake. I actually had Battle for Bikini Bottom booted up the other day and started playing it, and I was like, do you know what? Like, I just can't be bothered to play this and go for the platinum because I wanted to play and get a SpongeBob Platinum trophy, but I was just like, do you know what? Like, nah, just can't be bothered. Like, I just don't think I'd enjoy the experience, so I just quit out of it. I feel like right now I'm just at my gaming career where like if it's not grabbing me instantly, then I'm out of it. And I've always been like that, but it's more so like I've just got less patience for things now. And like I was like played a little bit of it. I was like, okay, great. Like this is kind of the flow of it. I was like, I'm just gonna leave it. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor, nice. I've played and completed Fallen Order. Played a bit of Survivor. It's more of the same and just better. I dread to think how the platinum experience goes on that one because I've not platinum Fallen Order, and it involves a lot of backtracking, and I just feel like it doesn't really rate the player's time, and I just don't like games where you have to do the level of backtracking for collectibles that Star Wars Jedi implements, and like the map system as well is just a little bit janky at times. So it's a great game. It's a really fun Star Wars game, but like trophy hunting wise, it's very meh in my opinion. Yeah, I've seen like there's people that can distract Bond as well. Very attractive people that can come up to Bond in the game and try and distract you from the mission. So no doubt I might get a little bit distracted on tomorrow night stream. Survivor's way better to platinum. You love Survivor. Really? What makes Survivor a better platinum? Because it's like 50 hours. Like, do you still have to do all the backtracking stuff though? Need to do some backtracking, but not as much as in Fallen Order. Okay. I take it back. Thank you for educating me, chat. Hey, welcome in, Dave. How's it going? Train taking you home to get out. Took so long. Outriders on the backlog, ready when you are. After Bonds. Yeah, I was gonna say, Dave, I don't really know what your schedule of work and stuff is, but if you, I don't know, if you wanted to add me on Discord or whatever, or message me on PlayStation with just like times you're available, it doesn't have to be a stream time if you wanted to jump in. Granted, I'm like a bit busy at the minute with just other games, but I likely probably will just be playing Outriders on stream, but also offline. Um, but yeah, no, for those that don't know, I was meant to stream Outriders last night, and my train was delayed. It was meant to leave at like 5 to 8, and I was meant to get in to where I live at like 5 to 10, and then I needed to get like another train back to my actual like estate. But my train was delayed for I don't know like 39 minutes. So then when I tried to get my connecting train to get back to my area, they weren't running anymore. So I was like, fuck. Luckily, I got a lift from my dad, but otherwise, I would have just been like, not stranded, but it just would have been like quite long, even longer to get back. And I was like, do you know what? I've been away for the weekend with the missus. Let me just sit down and relax. And it was so hot as well. Like, I don't even think if I got home on time, I don't know if I would have wanted to stream just of how hot it was as well. There's no Zifo that makes Survivor 100 times better. Who the fuck's Zepho? What's that? I played Fallen Order ages ago. Only one bit of backtracking, but the rest is fun. Okay, nice. Maybe I'll have to try Survivor again then, because I played oh, Survivor's got fast travel. Nice. Um Yeah, I'll probably say after Bond. Even in between Bond. We'll see how we go with James Bond. I might be able to like fit it in between. Hey, welcome in, PS Lisk. How's it going? How do the reviews work? So if you're a member of the channel, you get a priority, so you get bumped up the list. If you're a subscriber, there is just a subscriber waiting list, but members take priority. So yeah, if you join the Discord, which is in the pinned, let me just I don't know why Nightbot isn't working. Let me just, sorry if the stream lags, bear with me. I'm just getting the Discord link because Nightbot isn't working. Yes, very hot days in the UK means that computer's extremely hot and runs really slowly. All right, because Nightbot isn't working, I've had to do it the old-fashioned way. All right, there we go. The stream should stop lagging now. So yeah, if you join the Discord, in answer to your question, if you join the Discord, you can submit your PlayStation profiles list in the Discord. If you don't have Discord, you can just leave a comment on the video itself, and I'll just add it onto the waiting list. But yeah, that's how it works. It's in order of submission. So if somebody submits in January and somebody submits in February, I'd review the account in January because that one came first, and vice versa. Was a planet with tombs? Oh damn! Text me on Friday. All right, buddy. Yeah, I'm actually home this weekend, so I might have some spare like time over the weekends to play Outriders like off stream potentially as well. You only pre-ordered Bond because you wanted the outfits. The outfits do look really cool. You've been looking forward to the stream all day, Ian. Let's get it. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hopefully, it's been worth it. It's been worth waiting for. Yo, Flying Head, how's it going? What's up? How are you surviving the brutal weather? Slowly dying, but surviving somehow. There's just the pool of sweat underneath me, which isn't ideal. We've got Tekken 7, awesome, nice, easy platinum to get in my opinion for a fighting game. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. I've never seen this anime. People say it's actually quite good. No idea I had a video game associated to it, which is pretty cool. The Walking Dead, the Telltale Definitive series. Firstly, The Walking Dead Telltale is fantastic. I do have an issue with this definitive series in the sense of you have to complete like 5 games. Like it's like 50 hours, 5 different games. In theory, in my opinion, you should get 5 platinum trophies for it. And then like 100% launcher like this, but you just get 1 platinum for completing all of the games. So it is quite long to do, but I think if you've never played it, you won't mind. But if you're replaying it, they're still great games to replay. But when I was replaying it about halfway through, I was like, oh, I'm still doing this. Like it does take some time. You finished the slime game like 3 hours ago. Oh, nice. Whole hooter. If you get that, what is that? I was at the office all day. It's like some eco office made of wood and glass, so it's legit a greenhouse inside. Oh my god, fuck. That is so warm. Yeah, I mean, thankfully I work from home, but I guess if I went into the office, they actually have air conditioning, which is useful, so maybe I should have rinsed that. Yeah, we can say that about other games, do the same thing. Michonne DLC was awful, hated having to do it. Yeah, I really like Michonne as a character. I think she's really cool, but I think it's similar to you, Voids. Like, I didn't like all of the flashbacks and how they structured the Michonne story. It just felt like a bit of a disservice to such a great character in a way. I just wish they did a lot better with it, with the storytelling of Michonne's bit. So yeah, I was quite upset by that one because I was like, oh yeah, Michonne, like she's awesome, and then you just play it, and I was like, oh really? Join the Discord. Yeah, so there's the PS profiles and Xbox channel. That's where you post in your link, buddy. Oh, you meant Holy Hooters? In Germany, it's hot too. Is it? Fuck, how hot? I think it was like 34 or 35 degrees here. Are the buildings in Germany a bit better, like cooler? I feel like European buildings, like outside of the UK, are just built for hotter weather. Like, not to say it's not hot, but like in the UK, it just feels different. We got Thief Simulator as well. Nice. Always like interested me this game, but 25 hours is quite a long time for it. We've got Titanfall 2 as well. I've been there. I finally got the Titanfall 2 Platinum, and the Gauntlet trophy is so difficult. It gave me really bad motion sickness, so it's good to see another owner of the Titanfall 2 plat. Uncharted Drake's Fortune Remastered, awesome. Maybe they've played the other Uncharted games, just not platinumed, but it's always cool to see the entire franchise platinumed, of course, if they like the game, that is. Untitled Goose Game, nice. I'm thinking of trying this myself at some point. We Were Here and We Were Here Expeditions, again, two nice, fun, cooperative games there. Wolfenstein The New Order, legendary. And then Yakuza 0 and Yakuza Kiwami. 7 out of 10, 140 hours, 80 hours. And look at those ultra rarities there. Really nice list, random dudes. I like this one. This has had like a really good amount of variation. Like it's just really good. It gets a thumbs up from me. I mean, everyone gets a thumbs up from me because I'm just a nice person. But I really enjoyed this. It's got anime in it. It's got some tough platinums. Like, it has a little bit of everything, which, as Kostromo would say, variety is the spice of life, or whatever he says on the podcast. And I agree. Nice variety. I like this. So the first trophy was 10 years ago with Disney Infinity. First platinum was Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. 10th platinum Spider-Man. 20th platinum God of War. 30th platinum another Ninja Storm game. Sackboy was plat 40. Plat 50 was Crash 2. Plat 75 was Leisure Suit Larry, Wet Dreams Do Come True. I can see that this has actually been removed. See, I saw this, and unless I didn't call it out, I feel like it might be hidden on their list. Oh no, I actually just completely ignored this. I'm actually such a donut. Leisure Suit Larry, Wet Dreams Don't Dry. Only 5 hours to get this platinum. Okay, interesting. I've got a PlayStation 3 version of one of these games, and it just seems like such a weird, funny, sleazy game, but I've never actually got around to playing it because there's not many guides online, I don't think. My apologies for missing that one there. I must have slipped the mind there. But 75th Platinum, very cool milestone there for that. Fastest Platinum was Hentai vs. Evil. And the last Platinum 1 hour ago before this stream was the time I got reincarnated as a slime. 22 ultra rare trophies. We've got John Wick, Hex, Knack, Yakuza Kiwami Platinums, Trackmania Bronze Trophy, and GTA 5 as the rarest unique. And then we've got Los Santos Legend, Gotta Break 'Em In, and Is Heart from Bleach, Saints Row the Third, and GTA 5 in the old trophy cabinet. Taking a look-see-loo at the old stats then. Majority on PS4, the games, couple of PS5 and PS3 ones there, and couple of ultra rares there. And then again, looking at the old trophy hunting progress, it's really started to boom within the last 4 years or so. And one more platinum away from platinum 100. So I'm excited to know what platinum 100 is going to be for Random Dude. But get some W's in the chat. I really enjoyed that list. Thank you for letting me review ya. And on to the next one. We have got Mr. TheWhiteWolf 2024. Level 317 and 53 platinums to get through. Kicking things off is another Crab's Treasure, so nice to see a little bit of variation at the top of the list. A lot of the times it could be 36 fragments to midnight, a way out. Granted, we did see another Crab's Treasure on the previous list, but it's always nice to see someone else's list with a different starting point. Granted, everybody, there probably could be some duplicates of games, so if there are, I probably just won't repeat myself just for the ease of having to re-say the same thing. Obviously, I will talk about the platinums and whatnot. Let me catch up with the chat. In Brazil, it's the complete opposite. Is it cold? Get me to Brazil right now. I need to be in Brazil. Brazil also is definitely on the bucket list. It looks very cool. It's a very cool place. Depends on the building, but they're mostly are cold. Okay. Mark, how you doing, dude? Got the day off tomorrow. If your birthday, will be nice. Chill time either gaming or dying from heat stroke. Hey, if you're playing James Bond potentially tomorrow, enjoy. Titanfall 2 is good. One to have. Got to clean it up yourself. Mafia, do you get motion sickness? Because if you've not done the gauntlet, damn, that is brutal. It's 32 degrees. You're lucky with your apartment. It's cold here, but some of the older houses tend to have room temp, which is 40 to 45. Oh wow, that'd be very hot. My girlfriend's flat this year. Last year it was a very hot flat, but this year it's like nice and cool, which is great because it's just so hot outside. But yeah, my house is just boiling. Beautiful finish of the Yakuza games. Nice list. Yes, get the W's in for the list. Yakuza Platinum, mega respect. They're brutal to play, but for sure some of your favorite games. Yeah, they are really cool games, aren't they? Then I don't think they're necessarily games for me, but I can appreciate them if that makes sense. Like they are very cool. You cleaning Elden Ring with a friend who's got over four new game pluses done. You think level 374? Damn. See, I'm so bad at Elden Ring. My boy carried me when we did play it. You've been playing Kiwami 2 for some time now, and it's going to be 100 platinum. Oh, nice. Very, very cool for the 100 platinum. How many lists are we going to do tonight? So we've got 3 more lists to get through tonight. It's going to be over 1,000 platinum trophies being reviewed. So spare a thought for your boy in this heat. Beto, how's it going, dude? Good to see you. So Pete, have you played Kiwami 3? Held off by partly because your controversy, partly. What's the controversy? I don't play the Kiwami games. What's the controversy with 3? Is it like how it's been like remade or remastered? Not really. Used to do decently long sessions with the VR and didn't get motion sickness. Okay, nice. Nice, Mafia. Yeah, it's very strange. One of the only games on this generation of gaming that gave me motion sickness. Everything else is fine. So hopefully you're fine with it as well. But I've got some tips if you do end up getting a bit motion sick with some of the settings you can change. Right, kicking things off then. We got Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood 3, Black Flag, Liberation, Origins, Revelations, Rogue, Syndicate, and Unity. 3 of the trophies have been marked unobtainable. I don't know if that's DLC or main story. I know that the servers flip-flop. They go on and off for Unity, but there are gaming sessions, which is cool. I've recently re-downloaded Syndicate, because I'm kind of in the mood for an Assassin's Creed game. So I think instead of paying for Black Flag when that comes out, I'm just going to replay Syndicate and clean up that Platinum trophy. But yeah, some great games in here. But I'd say like the OG kind of OG Assassin's Creeds, like the the pure ones before the RPG stuff. So it's really cool to see here. Obviously, I'm quite a big fan of Origins. Like I don't hate the new style RPG AC games. I think Shadows was really bad, but the other ones I enjoyed. Like I've got the platinums for them all. Vet, thank you for becoming a member of the channel as well. Absolute legend with the platinum god tier. Let's fucking get it. Thank you very much, Vet. I appreciate it and welcome him. What's my favorite platinum? That's a great question. I feel like it changes every stream. Favorite platinum. I actually don't think I know. I think I'd need to look at my platinum trophy list to say like my favorite platinum. I don't know. What have I had a lot of fun with? Yeah, I'm actually probably the worst streamer because I don't I don't really have an answer. Probably maybe Final Fantasy game like Final Fantasy 7, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, maybe the Budokai HD collection. COD Classic was pretty fun. Deadpool was pretty fun to get as well. Like I've got like it depends on my mood really. Like I've got a whole variation of games, of platinums that, kind of change. Still only new to trophy hunting. That's all good, buddy. That's all good. Mostly some stuff around recasting one of the characters as someone who looks totally different, and also one of the actors had some allegations against them and they still kept them in. Oh, okay, right. So it sounds like a lot's going on there with that. Not 100% up to speed to it, but you're aware of. Oh, okay, right, interesting. Definitely keep it in mind when the time comes. You do want to go back to it this year for the cleanup. Yeah, mate. Titanfall 2 is an awesome one to have. The hard difficulty as well. You can cheese as well. There's like ways to cheese that if you wanted to get it done quickly. Matthew, member for 3 months. Let's fucking get it, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that. Legend. Get some W's in the chat for Vet and for Matthew as well for the old memberships. You're doing Final Fantasy 7 remake soon. Nice. Enjoy. For you, it's Death Stranding and Binding of Isaac at the moment. Awesome. Yeah, I would definitely say if I had a Death Stranding Platinum, I'd maybe put that up there because I like them so much. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, I don't really have favorites. I have like top, like a top 3, top 5 kind of thing. But again, it always changes. I should probably write it down. But very, very good work on these Assassin's Creed Platinums. I do like to see Assassin's Creed games there. I've never played Rogue. I don't know how good that is, but I do own it. Astro's Playroom, nice. Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. Have we seen this one before? I'm not entirely sure. And it's 1%, 60 hours, so fair play. Somewhat of a grind there. Your favorites are Mega Bonk and Red Dead 2. Nice. Chat as well. Don't forget, if you are in the Discord, you can submit your PlayStation profiles list for review, whether you're a subscriber or a member. If you are a member, just make sure to have your YouTube account links in the Discord because it puts you into the members only area and gives you like a blue tick against your name. So I know you're a member and can add you to the members waiting list, which you can see here on screen now. And subscribers will get reviewed once we've reviewed all of the members. Granted, there's over 300 members at the moment, so it's we're just working our way through that one. Bugsnax, nice. Cat Quest, again, this is a game that I need to get to at some point. Claire Obscure mid edition 33. Congrats on that one, under 10% there. Need to clean that one up myself, but I'm not in any particular rush there. Favorite platinum is Last of Us Part 3. Last of Us Part 1 PS3. Last of Us Part 3 would be nice, wouldn't it? Come on, PlayStation. Yeah, mate. Last of Us Part 1 on the PS3 is very like the online on that is truly difficult. Playing it on PS3 was like so legendary because it was like so groundbreaking at the time. That being said, though, I think Last of Us Part 1, like the remake, like remake thing on PS5 is that like it's obviously the same game, but that's like just beautiful as well. So that's very cool. Can't rate anything badly. You could play the worst game ever and still think it wasn't that bad, except for Madam Web. Madam Web still catching stray is crazy. Cat Quest games are really fun. Yeah, I need to play them at some point. It's just it's just the time, isn't it? Coffee Talk 1 and 2, awesome. I've got this queued up to play at some point. Don't you worry about it. I find it very interesting that the first Coffee Talk game can be platinum so quickly, and it's technically easier. But the second one has just got a high percentage. I always find it interesting when it's like the harder thing is the one that's platinum more. Visually, part 1 looks so good. Oh, it's incredible, isn't it? Like, I think whatever the next game that Naughty Dog release, it's going to be so good. Like graphically as well, it's going to be crazy. Cyberpunk 2077, awesome to see that platinum trophy there. This is one that I'd love to clean up myself. Played it at launch and then just haven't really played it since. Granted, when I played it at launch, it wasn't that bad. I guess I didn't get affected too badly, but I know some people really got hit with the launch on that one. Darksiders Genesis and Darksiders 2, nice. I believe this is like the what was it, like the 4 horsemen or 3 horsemen, that kind of thing. Don't know too much about them. I just know that the box arts always used to scare me when I'd go to Game Station growing up on like the PS3 and oh, that looks scary, I'm not going to play it. But some ultra rare platinums there, so really cool. Days Gone, they've actually updated the guide. Apparently it's only 45 hours now to get the platinum when it was 60 before, so yeah, nice to shave off some time there. And the Flying Head with 5 gifted memberships. Yo, thank you so much. One absolute legend. Chat, get some W's for the Flying Head. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're far too kind. Get some W's in there. Get the Drake Club heart emojis as well if you're a member. And don't forget to say thank you if you have been gifted a membership today. Yeah, that is true. There's not been a new IP from Naughty Dog on this console, but I guess game development takes so long, doesn't it? So think a lot of people dislike Naughty Dog games since Last of Us 2 because they've had more towards strong female characters over the usual male main characters. A lot of guys won't play as girls, kind of weird. Yeah, I don't really get it, to be honest with you. Like a video game should be good no matter whether it's a guy or woman. So, yeah, guy or woman that as the main character. I think The Last of Us 2 is really good. Like the themes of sort of like the core theme of like revenge and things like that in it is like it's really fucking good. So yeah, I guess it's just that people's loss though, isn't it? Because as much as people like to be vocal about things they don't like, it's actually just a really tiny percentage, but they just scream the loudest. There's still so many people that like fuck with Naughty Dog and want to play their next game. And yeah, for some reason as well, I don't know why, but whenever I do character creations, I always make like a female character, or I used to when I was younger. I don't know why. Just sometimes it feels like it suits the game better, if that makes any sense. Like it just flows, because like, do you know, in some of the Assassin's Creed games, they're like the main protagonist is actually meant to be like either a male or female, but obviously you can pick whichever you want, but like the core canon storyline's like set to one person. Not much of a platinum hunter, some membership we're probably wasted on you, but wanted to share the love the channel. Hey, thank you, Flying Head. I appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate it. And thank you for sharing the love, dude. And hopefully the people that have been gifted the memberships can bump themselves up the list there on that one. But yeah, absolute legend, and thank you for spreading positivity. I prefer Last of Us 2 over the one person that you don't get the hate. Yeah, to be fair, the reason why I didn't like the Last of Us Part 2 was because I saw the Joel spoiler like before it even released and thought, well, I kind of wanted to play the game because I like being Joel. And this was when I was like a teenager, right? So I was like, I'm just going to give this one a skip sim because I know what happens. And then it wasn't until like 5-6 years later, I just sat down and played it and was like, wow. I think if I played it back then, I probably would have just been so upset about Joel, you know. But I let the dust settle a little bit and then realized there's probably still about another 20 hours of the game, bar that. And it was one of the greatest things ever. Like, it was really good. But you kind of need a developed frontal lobe to be able to enjoy The Last of Us Part 2. But yeah, really, really good. And it was shit because she didn't kill thingy, let her go. I feel like the ending of The Last of Us 2 is just so bittersweet because it's like you just see Ellie lose everything and sacrifice everything for what? And I think she realized that at the end of like that ending fight and scene, and she's just there like, you know, revenge isn't the answer. Hate players because they relate to male characters more, but the only thing common. Yeah, I just feel like if a story and video game is written that well, it doesn't matter who, like, what gender the main character is. Any particular reason why I'm using PSN rarity over PlayStation profiles? I just prefer seeing the PlayStation rarities how I see them on my console. There's no right or wrong answer besides mine, which is obviously the right answer. I'm joking. I just prefer seeing what's on the consoles personally. Because like you take Resident Evil Requiem, that's got a 50% PSNP rarity. It looks like shovelware, but it's a decent game. You know, I like seeing games as what they are on the consoles because I don't know, like, yeah, people will be like, oh, but it's not an ultra rare. Like, I don't know, like 24% uncommon. Do I just not talk about Days Gone then because it's an uncommon platinum trophy? Like, is it not a good game? You know, and I just feel like all of these high percentages don't invite a conversation. Whereas if I go, oh, okay, cool, that game's an ultra rare trophy, that's got to, you know, that's got to be a bit of graft into it. You know, that's got to take a little bit of effort, does it not? Like, what's this one? Like Darksiders 2 it's still a very rare, but it's, you know, like all of the Souls games, like Elden Ring, they're like such high percentages. It's like they're difficult games, but like you look at the percentage and go, oh, that's a bit of a shit game. So yeah, I like low numbers. I think it makes the accounts look better and it syncs up to what they are on the console. Plays a female in Cyberpunk and regret nothing doing it in Valhalla. Yeah, I feel like there's a main specific character you should play in the Assassin's Creed like reboot, or say reboot, the RPG games, right? You and your flatmate said the same thing about Last of Us 2. There were so many people just mad about Joel. They hate it. Said that, but honestly, it was a bold story move and respect it. Yeah, literally. As I said, like as a teenager wanting to just play a new game with Joel, when that's snatched away from you, you just react like, oh fuck, like I wanted Joel. But then a mature adult sees that as, oh fuck, Joel's just died. What's gonna happen now? And then you process it all. So yeah. Castromo, welcome in, buddy. Thank you for being a member for 23 months. You sexy, sexy man. Never played Last of Us Part 2 yet. I think it's great. It's definitely worth playing. Days Gone's a gem. Yeah, let's not talk about that. Astrobot has a really high plat percentage and is nothing close to shovelware. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like it again, if you want to compare yourselves against like the elite of the elite trophy hunters, fair enough. Like I get it, but trophy hunting for me is a passion, not a sport. So I just like seeing what it looks like on my console. Because rest assured, if I could have this seamless integration telling me what games are difficulty-wise, I'd do it off the PlayStation. I just can't. Someone without a PSN Profiles account, you prefer the PlayStation percents, like someone sunk 100 hours into a plat and they meant to say, wow, a bit of a shitter, there's only 30% rarity. Exactly that, Flying Heads. Like, one of the arguments that a lot of people say towards me is, oh yeah, but like, people don't trophy hunt on PlayStation. Like, so similar to yourself, Flying Head, like you don't have a PSNP account. You just trophy hunt on the console itself, you know, and I go, well, PlayStation Pro, I feel like people think PlayStation profiles is like this elitist like mentality, and it's like, oh yeah, but like people that aren't part of PlayStation profiles aren't trophy hunters. And I'm like, firstly, a lot of people don't even know what PlayStation Profiles is, so you're like automatically diminishing anybody that trophy hunts on a different website or the console. Do you know what I mean? It's like I feel like people, they get really worked up about it, and I'm just trying to be inclusive of everybody, because I'm like, I know people that trophy hunt that don't have PlayStation Profiles and don't care about it, but they've got hundreds of really cool platinums on their PlayStation. Like, do you just dismiss, like, say that they're not a trophy hunter? Because I think they're a trophy hunter. So yeah, I'm your favorite YouTube streamer. Let's fucking go. Thank you. I appreciate it, Ian. You are my favorite chatter today. You just been lazy. That's not why you played it. Gotcha. Well, find some time and play Peak. We got Ghosts of Tsushima, God of War 3 Remastered, and God of War Ragnarok. Nice going there. Can't get into the God of War franchise, unfortunately. It's just not for me. 12 hours, though, for the Platinum Trophy on God of War 3 Remastered is that's pretty quick. I'll give it to it. It's it. PlayStation profiles percentage is a bit more accurate for the reasons you said, but you get why you like PSMP. Yeah, I mean, do you know what? If people want to sit and be like, oh yeah, I've got PSMP ultra rares, like, yeah, I don't know, just like Hogwarts Legacy, like that is a fucking slog to get the platinum. 50 hours, but of PSMP, it's an uncommon, so I just go, oh, it's a shit game then first. You just sunk 50 hours for an uncommon trophy. What's the point of trophy hunting then? Like, think of all the games that are ultra rares like this or whatever, and they're just uncommon or common platinums, and you think, wow, buddy sunk 100 hours into this really difficult game just to get a common trophy. Like, what was the point? Like, what was the point? But on PlayStation it looks a lot rarer. So when you used the trophy hunt on PlayStation, you didn't have a PSN account or PSNP. Yeah, like, lots of people don't have PlayStation profiles. And some of the things that people seem to forget as well is in the early days of PlayStation profiles, what they would do is if your account was open, they would pull like 10 friends off your list and make accounts for them. And then they would get those accounts and pull 10 people from their accounts, assuming they were public. I think it's changed because of the privacy settings now with Sony. But like a lot of, like even the PlayStation profiles stats, like a lot of these stats potentially are from accounts that weren't created by the person, if that makes sense. Looking at the percentage instead of how good a game is stupid. I feel like that's how people are wired though, you know, because if I go, would you get this Hogwarts Legacy Platinum, it's an ultra rare or a common, people would go, I'm not doing 50 hours for a common, and just dismiss, like put it to the side. Like, it is a silly way. I feel like trophy hunting has ruined gaming in one space, but then also made gaming brilliant because people do want to play games more. So yeah, crazy. Got Hot Wheels 2, turbocharged. This one's slightly easier, I believe, instead of Hot Wheels Unleashed 1, which is like a really long trophy. Indiana Jones, The Great Circle, awesome. I've still not got around to playing this, but it does look great, so I look forward to playing that at some point. God of War 3 is good. Yeah, I'm just not really the biggest fan. It's crazy. You grinded out fair or getting the Sekiro Platinum just for your own enjoyment, but you bet it's 50% of PlayStation profiles. I mean, I think Sekiro, we saw it earlier, it's like it's just under a 10% rarity on PSN. So on PSNP, yeah, it's gonna be really high. I'm curious to see what Kingdom Hearts is, because that's 2.2%. Is that an ultra rare on there? No, like even Kingdom Hearts 2, like it's such a respectable and grindy platinum, but that's only a rare. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, I feel like my content, I try to be as positive as possible, but if I constantly just saw like high percentages, I would just associate it to shovel and be like, oh, shit, not worth it, shit. Do you know what I mean? Let the people have their ultra rare trophies and be happy. Yeah, welcome in, John. How we doing? Talking about Hogwarts Legacy while you're 40 hours deep into the platinum grind. Let's go, Darren. How you doing? I tell you what, Hogwarts Legacy was a bit of a stinker personally. That was a bad example to show on the screen. But I just, the story felt really flat on Hogwarts Legacy, I found. Like the side quests had more story impact than the main story. And it just felt like Hogwarts Legacy was a fun game and it was a fun world, but I feel like they could have done more with it. So if they were to make a sequel, I hope it would be a lot better, you know? You like seeing a rare game on your list, but rarity won't make you not play a game. Yeah, I think as well, like it's just kind of a select kind of elitist mentality where they will only go for like ultra rares or something, which is cool. But it won't stop me playing a game. Like, is it Storm Boy, like the game that takes like an hour and it's like a really high percentage, but it's like a really meant to be a really good game? Like, I'd still play that. I've not got around to it yet, but I'll definitely play it. Not only does the percentage give people that mentality, it can be as simple as difficulty or length of time in the game itself. Even that can persuade people not to play the game. Yeah, I was going to say, you know, 6 out of 10, 130 hours. I didn't realize Kingdom Hearts took that long, by the way, but that potentially could put people off as well. But I see that, and then I see an ultra rare and go, fuck, like, respect. Like, you know, it's difficult. It's taken a lot of time, and it's a banging game, like, fair play. And also W for Kingdom Hearts Platinum there. We've got Lego DC Supervillains, Jurassic World. Oh, look at this, the Skywalker Saga as well, The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings on Vita. Damn, let's get it. I've done Lord of the Rings on PS3 there with my Platinum from every year video. Started on the PS3 with one of those ones. I'm down a rabbit hole now. I'm curious to see what the percentages are. Like even the Skywalker Saga is an 11% on PSNP. That's crazy. Like I've played it. I think it was fun, but yeah, I've heard the platinum grind is a little bit crazy. I played a little Hogwarts Legacy and thought the setting was awesome, but hard agree. The story, yeah, the story just didn't grab me. Like the Sebastian side quest of his sister, that shit was lit. Like the side stuff, but it's kind of crazy that the side missions are pulling the heavyweight there. Bomb Chop, how we doing, dude? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Chat, if you are just joining as well, don't forget to drop a like on the stream, subscribe if you're new, and if you do want to get your list reviewed in the future, join the Discord. It's in the description or it's the pinned comment. You can post your PlayStation profiles list in there. Also, make sure to stay hydrated, folks. It is a heat wave in the UK. Might see something about a sequel on the State of Play soon. Oh, do you reckon? Is it the State of Play? Yeah, it's like very, very soon, isn't it? The State of Play. 120 hours for an 11%. Why bother? That's what I mean. I feel like it just kind of creates a bit of a bad mindset and mentality. Yeah, just play games for what you want to play. You know, enjoy the games that you want to play, and don't worry about the percentage. Just worry about the journey. We got Life is Strange True Colors, Spider-Man and Miles Morales. I think Miles Morales is probably the best Spider-Man game in my honest opinion. Like I feel like that was just so good. Obviously the first Spider-Man was probably the best actually, but I just feel like Miles Morales was such a better second game than like the sequel itself. Currently Ultra Rare Platinum is Art of Rally. The game's underrated. Oh, nice. Not played that one. I'm not really into racing games. Close to 12%, has at least 1k collectibles. Damn. Would have been here from the start, but missus wanted some attention. Mate, the missus always gets priority. Screw Deathroff. Who is that? Who's that bum? Is it next week? Interesting. Hopefully it's a good state of play. We're doing a CTO Corsa on Steam. 700 plus achievements. Damn. Yeah, welcome in, Thomas. You're watching while you're on the treadmill. Let's fucking get it. That is actually great treadmill entertainment. I hope the run or walk or jog, whatever you're doing, goes a lot quicker now that you got some entertainment on. I used to watch I used to watch anime when I was on the treadmill. That got me through. Nice motivation. Hannibal, how's it going? What's a heat wave in the UK? 20 degrees. It's like 30 to 35 degrees. I'd say that's pretty hot. You love Deathroff more though. Just grabbed Vampire Crawlers Platinum after finishing Vampire Survivors. I've never played them, to be fair. You can complete 1,000 stages of each stage. Is an average of 5 minutes. You think that puts... Okay, yeah. I mean, it is off-putting, but I guess it's like good that it doesn't take... It's only an average of 5 minutes. It's obviously like the repetition of it, right? Average completion 600 hours. Dang. We got Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor, and Shadow of War. GG's on both of those. I need to play Shadow of War myself. Look at these beauties. Monster Hunter Wilds and also Monster Hunter World there. Coming in at a 300 hour for the Platinum. Sorry, I've fallen down this rabbit hole. What's the... Oh, it's still an ultra rare on PSNP. Yes, nice. People can enjoy that one. Fair play, White Wolf, on getting those Platinums. They do be quite the grind, eh? Meant to be quite fun games, but Platinum-wise, yeah, very grindy. Power Wash Simulator, nice one. Red Dead Redemption 1 as well, awesome stuff. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, nice. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga collection, let's get it. Done it in an hour and 11 minutes, nice one. Way quicker than me. Even with like the cheese method on this game to get the Platinum quicker, I still sucked. Crazy that it's an ultra rare Platinum. This is going to be one of those games that's like a very high PSNP. Yeah, 29%. Just because of that cheap way to get the platy there. Last of Us Part 1, nice. The Witcher 3, oh wow. White Wolf has some genuine bangers on this list. Let's get it. Great game, Witcher 3. Not platinumed it myself, but I have played it, and yeah, great game. 7 out of 10, 110 hours, 1% flat on the rarity. Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales. Oh, this is like another sub-Witcher game as well. I don't see that all too often, which is pretty sick. Undertale, nice. Unpacking, and then Vember, some great little indie titles there that are really fun to do. Let's take a look at the milestones. First trophy 2 years ago, Astro's Playroom. First Platinum, Hogwarts Legacy. 10th Platinum, AC Brotherhood. 20th Platinum, Miles Morales. Fastest Platinum was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. 30th Plat, Monster Hunter Wilds. 40th Platinum, Red Dead. 50th Platinum, The Witcher 3. And the last Platinum 2 days ago was Venba. Got 3 Ultra Rares. We got The Witcher 3, AC Unity, Darksiders 2, and Black Flag and Monster Hunter in the trophy cabinet. And then taking a look at stats. Mainly PS4 and 5 on this one. Obviously quite a large split of uncommon and common trophies there. And then obviously being quite a new account, I think getting to where they're at, just over 50 platinum trophies in the time they've been trophy hunting, is very good going, with some really good games there to show for it as well. Shout out to the White Wolf. I like that list. It had a lot of like bangers in there as well, like Kingdom Hearts, Witcher, things like that. Get some W's in the chat. And let's move on to the next account then. 89% completion as well, which is cool to see. Gonna play Star Wars Forces Unleashed, but then the heat wave happened. Oh yeah, playing PS3 games in a heat wave, not a chance. Ian Michael, how's it going? Welcome in, dude. Your wife is the second priority. No. Deathroff can't be #1 priority. That's bad. See you later, heroes. Thank you for tuning in. Monster Hunter requires some dedication. Oh mate, I've seen you play. I respect it. You enjoyed the Monster Hunter games, nice. You're taking notes on games you're seeing across the list to add to a backlog. You racked up a fair few from PS Plus. Honestly, when I do these platinum reviews, I see so many games that A, remind me to go and clean it up, or B, to start it, because there's so many like just gems on people's lists as well. We've got Tobrrrr 12. Eldred is the best girl. Level 440, 122 platinums, and 88 completion rate there. Kicking things off with A Way Out, nice, and Alien Isolation. What a fucking banger of a game that is. If you like horror, if you like aliens, and you like being scared shitless by a monster chasing you, or an alien in that case, I would recommend Alien Isolation. It is very fun to do. 4 out of 10, 25 hours, and a 0.9% ultra rare platinum trophy. Thumbs up from me. And we had a little teaser, so we're going to be getting an Alien Isolation 2 at some point, which is really cool. Considering this game came out on the PlayStation 3, it's like an old game, it still looks beautiful. I've not checked out the PS3 version. I played it on the PS4, PS5, but visually it looks really good. Like, it's aged really well. So worth checking out if you've not played it. 3 GB to go before you can play First Light. Hey, you're almost there, Frog. Hopefully you enjoy it, man. I should stream a watch along for the state of play. I sometimes do that. I sometimes stream the watch alongs. I guess it just depends on what I'm playing and whether I want to do it, if that makes sense. A lot of the time, I just don't think the state of plays are worth my time. They're normally quite shit. So they've always let me down before. But maybe this could be a different one where it's fun. I normally do it after I've done my gaming stream, like as a bonus stream, like in the moment if chat wanted to watch it. Looking for a new game to play. Any suggestions potentially for the Switch 2 or obviously PS5? Never know what to try out. Maybe Octopath Traveler. I know that's on the Switch. That seems like a nice handheld game to play. It's on PlayStation as well. Crazy list for the time it's been going. Major W. Yeah, some Major W. Third priority boss, only behind the boy in PS. I'm the third. Yeah, to be fair, Mini Bomb Shop definitely. I hope he's priority number 1, not 2. Sense a lot of anime style games to come potentially. Slowly melting CJ. I have already melted. Attention intensifies. You're not hyped for the state of play. Yeah, I'm not. Like, the thing is as well, they're going to show us a lot of gameplay for Wolverine, but it's like we know it's coming out now. Like, yeah, it's cool to see the gameplay, but like, do we really care? Like, we know it's happening. Show us like the new Naughty Dog game and give some hands-on with that, or do you know what I mean? Like something unexpected, like Final Fantasy Remake Part 3 or some shit. Your mate is delusional. Every state of play sends who's excited for Bloodborne 2 announcement every time. The copium for Bloodborne 2 do be crazy. Last day of play, he said he wasn't hyped and ended up being incredible, but still. I just think the things with state of play is like they get people's expectations and then it's just a bunch of indie games, anime games, like gacha games, don't really show any new, AAA or whatever, like big games and things like that. Like they kind of allude to it, but they don't really deliver. Not like there's a problem with the games I've mentioned, but it's just not things I personally look forward to. I feel like I kind of expect an E3 level every single time, like a big groundbreaking event, and that's just not how it works, unfortunately. But like it would be cool to see, I don't know, like a Spider-Man Venom or something, or like I think they've cancelled that, but you know what I mean, just like a complete shock, like, oh fuck, like there's actually something really cool to look forward to, because all of these big game developers, there's like, it's quite slow. Yes, multiplayer games as well. Fucking hell. There's gonna be like the longest section on that Horizon open world multiplayer game happening. Like, fuck off. Nobody wants it. Only joking. PlayStation, I love you. Please invite me to these events. But at least I'm honest. At least I'm a stand-up creator. Honestly, at some point in your life, you don't care about the gameplay reveals. The announcements are cool, but that's about it. Yeah, and as well, do you remember like the last state of play where there's that Marvel game, the new Marvel fighting game, and they just spent like 20 minutes like interviewing the devs and stuff? And I'm like, fuck, like, yeah, that's cool, but you're wasting up precious time of like announcing new games or showing other games. Like, nobody, respectfully, you could have just dropped that as a video afterwards. Look at High Guards and Marathon, for example. Oh yeah, like we don't need more multiplayer games. Making multiplayer, right? Yeah, it's been in like the open beta or closed beta recently, so yeah, we'll see. Anyway, Animal Well, nice having that platinum. Arc Knight's Enfield there, 100 hours, 2%, awesome. We've got AC Brotherhood, 2 free Black Flag Liberation, nice. Mirage, Origins, Revelations, Rogue, Shadow, Syndicate, Unity, nice. Done some of the DLC on Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I can only say respect, because that Attack on Titan, like what a collaboration, getting Attack on Titan DLC and AC Shadows, even though it's like probably the weirdest collab possible. It just looks so horseshit. Like Assassin's Creed Shadows was I don't know. Ubisoft lost me. They need to do something impressive to reel me back in, because that was a clusterfuck of a game. But it's good to see the goated Assassin's Creed games in here. Obviously, Black Flag got the multiplayer grind. I respect that one. Liberation as well is pretty cool. Origins, my one of my favorites there. Nice, nice, nice. Astrobot and Astro's Playroom, again, pretty bog standard stuff there. Arkham Asylum, nice. Borderlands, good to see a Borderlands game in here. Still yet to play one properly. I will get to it, I promise. Bugsnax, awesome. Cat Quest 1 and 2, things you love to see. See, again, right? Cat Quest 1, higher percentage opposed to the second one, but the second one's quicker. I always just find it funny when games are like that. Expedition 33, Cookie Clicker, fair play, fair play. This one is just like, yeah, how do we make a platinum trophy extremely long for probably a shovelware styled game of just tapping the screen over and over? 50 hours. I do respect the grind. We got the Crisis Platinum here, 10 hours to do. Might explode your PlayStation in the process with crashes, but it's an interesting game, Crisis, like a time capsule for when it came out. I remember seeing it growing up, you know, and it was cool. Going back and playing it as an adult, it was an interesting kind of nostalgia hit, if you would say that. But yeah, it's an ultra rare, so it's like I kind of do recommend it on that sense, but it wasn't like the most enjoyable thing in the world personally. We've got Cyberpunk again with a DLC, awesome. Dave the Diver, nice. It looks like a cool game to be fair, but it's 40 hours to be quite some time to be going. Dead by Daylight, double stack there. I believe you can partial auto pop that one potentially. 150 hours though, 6 out of 10. Respect it. Obviously ultra rares. You know, it's an online game. It requires some skill and things to set up. You do aim to get some harder games on your list too. Thanks. No worries, White Wolf. I feel like you had quite a lot of good, like decently hard games on there. So very good list, and excited to see how you take your account forward. Should get the announcement of June's PS monthly games. Oh, the PlayStation monthly games have already been announced. It's like, is it Grounded, All-Star Brawl 2, and something else? It's in the Discord. The PlayStation games. Gonna go play it now. Enjoy, Frog. Enjoy. Welcome in Golden Sword. How do you enable this seeing time and difficulty? If you search in PSNP Plus, it will take you to a forum post, and then you can install the browser extension. Obviously, install it at your own risk. I've done it and it's fine. And I'd also recommend, there's like a little donate thing for the developer to like buy him a coffee or something. So if you support them, I'd always recommend supporting the dev. But yeah, if you get PSNP Plus, that's the plugin that's used to show all of these gaming sessions, you know, things like that, and it's a lot more customizable as well. Speaking of, we've got Demon Souls, awesome to see, 3.2%, nice. Destroy All Humans 2 Reprobe and Destroy All Humans Remake. Somebody in the Discord actually posted like a collector's edition of this, and it's got like Crypto. I didn't know that was the alien's name, but it's got like a Crypto statue in it, which is really fucking cool. I do want to play one of these games. Like, I've got it mapped out. When I move into my new house, I'm just going to sit on the sofa, have a lazy weekend, and just play one of these games, I think, and enjoy myself. Because I played a little bit of them as a kid. Ubisoft, exactly. Grounded, All-Star Brawl 2, and some Warhammer. Yeah, Warhammer Darkside was the other one. No worries, Golden Sword. Enjoy the browser extension. It's definitely a good one to have. Dispatch, I love this game, very, very good, even though it did have a very annoying glitch trophy when it launched, but it was fixed. It's a ultra rare. Donut County, another really fun game there to just a fun chilled out game to get. Doom the Dark Ages, awesome, not played it, but it looks somewhat interesting. Got the Dying Light Platinum and 100%. Fuck yeah. Things you'd love to see there. 50 hours. Great game. I've got the Platinum myself. Really, really fun to do. Not done the DLC though. FC 24, 5 and 6. As a man that's got a lot of FIFA and now FC Platinum trophies, I can respect the grind. The only real issue is like the pro clubs related trophies that require you to get to the elite division, and to get to the elite division you need to win 5 games in a row against the best of the best online. And if people leave the game when you're winning, it doesn't count and you won't get the trophy. It like resets it. So yeah, getting that legit, very difficult, but it is boostable to do as well. But yeah, quite a pain, those pro clubs trophies. Elden Ring Night Rain as well. I've heard it crazy. Like the how high the percentage is for a 7 out of 10. Like people really love like Souls games, don't they, in the trophy hunting community? Like 18% there. I'm surprised. It's like 18% rare, but it's only 39 among like PSMP like hunters. I thought it'd be a lot higher. I have no idea why FC26 has a placeholder thing. It is a little bit ridiculous, but I mean, it's not changed for like a year, so it is what it is. Hey, welcome in, Mira. How's it going? Love your video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well. You thought it was fixed. Who fixes it? Is it PlayStation Profiles that fixes the trophy image, or is it EA that fixes it? Fuck knows. I mean, if EA have to fix it, then it's never getting fixed. Fall Guys, nice, 0.2% there. Awesome to see. FNAF, Help Wanted, 6 out of 10 there, 0.7%. Quite the following, Five Nights at Freddy's, isn't it? I've seen one of the movies. It was pretty interesting. We got Football Manager 2024, nice, 0.6%. Pretty bog standard for a Football Manager game, just win stuff. Forza Horizon 5, nice. I think this might be one of the first accounts potentially to have a Forza Platinum. 165 trophies, by the way, so a lot of DLC there. Main game is a 6 out of 10 and 50 hours. So yeah, I didn't realize it was that difficult, to be fair. I knew it probably would take some time, but fair play on the ultra rare there. I know Forza Horizon 6 looks really cool. Ghost of Tsushima and Ghost of Yotai, awesome. I know that Ghost of Yotai, do you know, if you've earned the Platinum Trophy, PlayStation do rewards for some games where you can buy physical merchandise if you've got the Platinum. So I think Ghost of Tsushima was a t-shirt, and then Ghost of Yotai, there's like a little pin badge thing that you can buy, which it did look pretty cool, to be fair. But that's like is it consumerism? Or whatever it is, when it's like you're platinuming a game and they're like, here, you can actually buy something because you've played the game. Oh, is it fixed on PSN? Oh, okay. Welcome in, Diego. With your profile, you're gonna laugh. Am I? What? Why? What's on it? Have you got some funny games? Can't wait for Forza 6. Gonna be a 1K hour platinum. Yeah, it's quite a grind, isn't it? I've heard in the Discord for some like the level things or something. We got Deathroff Simulator. I mean, Goat Simulator there. 5 out of 10, 2 hours. 3%, nice. Just the flappy goat is the difficult one here. We got God of War 1, 2 remastered. Then we got the 2018, I think, and then Ragnarok. GTA 3 and San Andreas. Good to see. Good to see the classics there. Halloween Puzzle, a nice free easy platinum. Harry Potter Quidditch Champions, again, pretty straightforward platinum trophy. Last I checked, it's on PlayStation Plus, and for an ultra rare, like, it could be worth sitting through the grind in the background. Hello Neighbor, fair play. I've played this, and this was probably the weirdest game and also the jankiest game I've ever played, so respect for getting the platinum. Honkai fuck. Star Rail there. I don't know why I'm saying like honk, sounding like a geese. Honkai Star Rail, there we go. 2.1%, 100 hours there. Is this like some gacha game or something? Why is there a train in space? Horizon Forbidden West and Zero Dawn, good shit. I'm gonna give Zero Dawn another try at some point and see if I can get into it, because I played it and it didn't really grab me many years ago, but it would be a cool one to clean for the old backlog. Your profile is to be laughed at. We're getting to it next, aren't we? Infamous Second Son, legendary game. And I always say it on streams, and I've manifested this for probably the last year, but we want more Infamous games, and hopefully our prayer being answered soon. It would be nice to get maybe an announcement at the State of Play. It is a gacha. Gotcha. Thought so. It Takes Two, awesome. Lego Horizon Adventures, nice. That can be done like really quickly as well, like in like 7 hours, like way beyond the guide recommendations. You got Lego Movie 1 and 2, and also Marvel Superheroes, awesome. Life is Strange 1, 2, Before the Storm and True Colors, and Lost Records Bloom and Rage, which I believe might be the same creators as Life is Strange. It kind of follows maybe a similar vibe. I think there's like episodes to it, a bit like Telltale. Lost Worlds Beyond the Page, that's a pretty cool one. Marvel Rivals, we got an auto pop there, but 5 out of 10, 30 hours. Pretty good going. I know it's obviously like the difficulty is very subjective based on like the characters and like the luck and things like that. Now, if you are joining the stream, welcome in. Don't forget to drop a like if you haven't already. I can see there do be a lot of people here. It takes 1 second to hit the like button, and it makes me feel good about myself. But if you do want to get your platinum list reviewed, the Discord to submit your list is in the comment section. as the pinned comment, or it's in the description of the video as well. So join the Discord, be part of the community, and submit your lists for a future review on another stream. We got Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. I always hear good things about this game, but never played it myself, but definitely on the to-do list. You got Spider-Man 1, 2, and Miles Morales, good going. Metal Hellsinger, this is a pretty easy platinum trophy to get because there's an assist mode, which makes it a hell of a lot easier. Probably be a 10 out of 10 without it. And yeah, it's an ultra rare, so worth checking out. I think I played this in my platinum from every genre video, so if you've not seen that, maybe go back a year or two and watch that. It's a pretty fun video. Minecraft, good going, and Minecraft Legends, don't see that one too often. It's a 6 out of 10 apparently, damn. We got Moving Out 2, nice. Multiverses, which is now unobtainable, good going. My Friend Peppa Pig, shout out to Bomb Chop, the Peppa Pig man. Great platinum trophy to have. My Name is Mayo123 and Remayo, good going. Outer Wilds. This game definitely interests me. Like, I've never played it, but like if it was on Plus, I'd probably give it a whirl. 4 out of 10, 20 hours, ultra rare, like seems pretty cool. Yo, the Phasmophobia platinum, let's fucking get it. Damn. 7 out of 10, 150 hours, 0.3%. See, Phasmophobia is a game that I'll play every now and again with like members of the channel, and I'll get carried, but I really enjoy myself, but there's just so much to remember. But yeah, like I would love to have the platinum for Phas one day, but I'm just so bad at it. But it is really good fun when you got a group of people with it. Power Sim, good going. Ratchet and Wank, Rift Apart. Ready or Not, I believe, yes, some of the DLC for this is unobtainable, and it's been like that for some time. 8 out of 10, free playthroughs, 80 hours. I honestly didn't realize how difficult this platinum trophy was, because whenever I've seen a platinum trophy video on it, granted people rage, but like, I don't know, it just never really translated to me that it was a true 8 out of 10, because that seems quite like, fuck, that's a really difficult one. But yeah, I guess the content creators I've watched are good at gaming. We've got Red Dead 2 platinum as well. Respect. I think it's quite an overrated game personally, but fair play getting it. It's quite the accomplishment. I have to take my hat off to you. Resident Evil 2, 3, 5, and Requiem, good to see. I've got these platinums bar Requiem. I am working on it. I will have quite like a nice collection, because I've got 2, 3. I need to clean up 4 and 7, 6, and also Requiem, but Requiem will be easy, 7 will be easy. It's just cleaning up 6 really. That will be the longest one to clean up. But yeah, it's good to see some Resident Evil games on there. Submit to our Lord Deathroff. You love Phas? Yeah, it is really fun to play Phasmophobia, but I do need a carry on it, because I don't know all the ghosts. It is pretty overwhelming as a new player. Apparently they fixed the previous DLC, but the newest one, the newest one's broken for Ready or Not. That checks out. That's crazy. Road 96, awesome. Rocket League 100% as well, nice. Sea of Stars, things you love to see. That's a pretty cool game. Sea of Thieves as well. Let's get it. 80 hours there. Sniper Elite 5, respect. That's got some quite tough trophies in that one, or like the realism mode or something. Ultra rare. Got SpongeBob Platinum. We've got the Star Wars Jedi games as well. Stroke the Dick, nice. Tacoma. I hated this game. I was trying to do it. Maybe it was a 30 platinum, 30-day challenge, maybe. And I played it because I was like, oh, it's just an easy platinum, but fucking hell, the controls, it just sucks. Like, I hated my time with Tacoma. The Artful Escape, though, really enjoyed that one. That was a really fun game. I know there's the new game Mixtape that has come out, and it's made by the devs that made the Artful Escape. But I know that Mixtape's been dragged on social media a little bit, but I'm still intrigued to play it myself and just see what it's about. The Plucky Squire, nice. Tinykin, awesome. Another Titanfall 2 platinum goer tonight. Let's go. GG's. Uncharted, Drake's Fortune, awesome. Unpacking, nice. Until Dawn, respect for getting through that one. Untitled Goose Game, nice. Vampire Survivors, awesome stuff. Still got some DLC to go. The never-ending game. Venba, awesome. We Were Here, great game. What Remains of Edith Finch, that's a very fun, quick game to do. And Zenless Zone Zero, 100 hours for that one. I'm not too sure what Zenless Zone Zero is, but respect there. Now up to 57 out of 70 gold medals. Let's go, Ian. Are you gonna play some James Bond now? I feel like you've earned it. Or are you gonna keep going on with GTA? Mixtape is okay. Right, we've got first trophy then. Astro's Playroom 3 years ago. First platinum was Spider-Man Remastered. 10th platinum God of War Ragnarok. 20th platinum Tacoma. 30th plat Horizon Zero Dawn. 40th platinum Cyberpunk. 50th platinum Harry Potter Quidditch Champions. 75th AC Shadows. The 100th platinum was Red Dead 2. Pretty good milestone. Fastest platinum was the auto pop in Marvel Rivals, and the last platinum was Venba 2 weeks ago. 204 ultra rare trophies. So yeah, good stuff there. I have a feeling that FIFA will probably do a lot of the heavy lifting for some of the ultra rares on that, because I know that football games are, you know, very ultra rare trophy based. Yeah, we got FC 24, Minecraft Legends, Dead by Daylight, Fortnite, and Sea of Thieves, some trophies in the rarest unique ones there. And in the trophy cabinet, we've got Expedition 33, Red Dead 2, and Dead by Daylight as well. And then taking a look at the trophy stats here, only 3 PlayStation 3 games, majority PlayStation 4 and 5. A good chunk there, a good chunk in Red of the Ultra Rare trophies, which we love to see. And yeah, started the account in 23 and has just smashed it, I would say, over the past 2 years of trophy hunting. Some really cool platinum trophies from Tobrrrr here. So big up for that one. 88 completion rate there. And yeah, get some W's in the chat for Tobrrrr. 122 platinums. Really cool list. I like that. Nice bit of rare variation there. And some pretty cool milestones. On to the final list tonight then. We've got Tannoki. I like them platinums. It seems like, well, they're in the live chat. So firstly, hello again. And if you want to go check out their Twitch, they seem to stream. So twitch.tv/Tannoki_. Go check them out. 897 platinum trophies to get through, and 900 level 905, and an 84% completion rate as well. Hey, welcome in, OV Assassin. How's it going? Made by same people as Genshin and Honka. Oh, really? I've played Rematch. I thought it was pretty trashy, to be fair. I got a creator code for it, and I gave away a few copies on stream. I feel like the concept of Rematch was a very good idea, but I just feel like it was executed quite badly. Like, you needed to play with friends for it to be good, otherwise it was insufferable. Like, people just bull hogged. So like, as a solo queue for the majority of the game, it was quite an unbearable experience. But I guess you need to play those games in with friends. But yeah, I've done Rematch. I got the platinum, but yeah, it wasn't the favorite one. 890 plats is unreal. Big up. Yeah, all right, here we go. So, kicking off the list, by the game I have gone, sheesh, man. I saw this in the Discord the other day, right? Like, somebody posted this, I'm pretty sure, in the Discord. It just had a very funny name, so I just have to be like, Fez. I'm intrigued to check it out as well. Like, what the helly? Granted, I will say this: if there are several stacks of one game, oh look, the Big Chad edition. I will just like glance over them, like the quadruple stacks, because it's quite a lot to get through. Likewise with like the really high percentage games here. But you got top 1,000 rated, 20 hours apparently. Don't know why it says 20, because you can get it in 8 minutes. 20th Century Beauties, that's a 6 out of 10. That's one for Bomb Chop to enjoy there. I know he loves his hentai. Double stack there, 5.4 on the PS4 version. 2 Extreme there. I can't believe this is an ultra rare trophy and can be done in. Let's just add that one to my to-do list, maybe. 2 hours apparently to get that ultra rare. Like, damn. Grab some popcorn, everybody. You can agree some matches are brutal randoms, but you do enjoy the mindless player watching YouTube kind of Rocket League. Yeah, I kind of know what you mean, like, but I guess I've moved on from that era of gaming. Like, I feel like I enjoyed Rocket League because I was in my teens and it was fun, but yeah, I just don't know, I can never really get into Rematch like that. It just felt like I had to think a lot more. Like, Rocket League is simple. 2 Extreme is a game of their time. We've got 7 Days of Rose, whatever that might be. 9 Ball Pockets. Okay, a little pool game. See, that takes 7 minutes to get the platinum trophy, but it's an ultra rare. And is it the same with 9 Ball Pocket here? 36 minutes and a 1.3 ultra rare. I'm not calling this shovelware, right? just going off of the platinum percentage. But is there like is this a cheap game? Like what my point here, let me land, is are there shovelware games on the PlayStation Store that are technically easy platinums to get, but they're just not discovered yet? You know what I mean? Unless Nine Ball Pocket is like takes like a moderate difficulty. But yeah, it could be worth checking what that one out, chat, and flooding up those numbers for that platinum because that's currently an ultra rare on PlayStation. So yeah, fairs. Nine, don't know what that one is. A castle full of cats. It's got cats in it, so I automatically have to love it. A frog game here again, another quick platinum and somewhat decent percentages. A Matula Principal quad stack there. Yeah, a memoir blue, 53%. Don't know what that is. A Way Out, good going. A Winter's Daydream. I'm assuming like a lot of these are visual novels. I do apologize because I don't know a lot of these games. Absurdica Rebuilds. I'll tell you what, it looks kind of interesting. It's 20%. Like this is a very interesting account to look at because there's lots of games that I've never heard of before that aren't taking too long, but like the platinum percentages aren't bad for the time they take. Do you know what I mean? Cheap game, you'd say it's shovelware. What for the nine ball pool one? Interesting. Because you've been in that area of platinum free games. That's fair. You get what you mean. Kind of in a rut at the moment where you get back from work, you don't know what to play, need a good one just to lock in. Yeah, I tell you what, after doing the most recent video, like 30 backlogs in 30 days, I'm kind of just like looking at it. I'm like, fuck, I don't really have. I mean, I always have backlog games to do, but I'm just looking at it. I'm like, I'm just really enjoying playing the new releases, and I don't really know what to do in my downtime. So I've just when I've had free time, I've not actually been gaming, which is not really like me. But now that Lego Batman is out, like I'm playing that in my spare time, and I've just been really enjoying just kind of switching off and not streaming and playing a game, which is cool. Technically, most of your games are free because of PSN Plus, but free games don't. That doesn't involve spend. Oh yeah, you can get like separate free games, can't you? We've got Acre Crisis here. That looks kind of interesting. It looks kind of AI. Kind of looks like Resident Evil, but dinosaurs with that scratch thing. Active neurons there. A little bit of brain training. Adam's Venture Origins, nice. Adventure and Horror Pinball there. Little pinball game. Adventure Pinball. Damn, we're on a streak. Aeon Drive. 6% there. Kind of looks like a character from League of Legends there. Alan Wake, nice going. I couldn't get into the first Alan Wake. It blue screened my laptop growing up, so it just gives me bad vibes. I do want to play Alan Wake 2 though. Alex Kidd Miracle World DX, 5 hours, ultra rare, nice. I've got a high percentage alien game. Alone in the Dark 2, nice. 1.4% can be done in 2 hours. Maybe that's like a point and click, or it could just, I don't know. Like I know the Alone in the Dark is like a series of games, but that kind of just looks like a point and click puzzle game. Alone Musk, maybe that means music. A Man of the Adventurer. I really enjoyed this game. I did this as my like 10 platinums in 24 hours video or charity stream, like the 24-hour charity stream. And I thought this was a really, really cool game. There is a sequel, and I'm yet to play it, but I will play it at some point because it was really fun. We've got Ambitious Mission there, 64%. An Among Us double stack. I respect the grind sitting there for 10 hours to grind out that trophy, platinum trophy. It's quite boring. We've got Angels of Death. We got Anthem before it got shut down. Sort of end of last year. GG's on that one. I know everyone in the Discord was having like a mad drive to get that platinum, and yeah, being unobtainable now, it's always going to sit at 0.7%, which is cool. Aeon Drive was neat. You liked it. For example, the games you posted in the chat before are free games, free platinum, no money spent. Yeah, that's it's always good when there's like free games to get. I know like the crossword game. Is it crossword or the puzzle games are normally free games and free platinums? Anthem was shit. Yeah, people were having a lot of horror with the old what's it called? Isn't there like RNG collectibles or something? Also, Tannoki does guides. Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. I always see that game. It looks pretty fun. I didn't know they were a guide writer. So shout out to them for making guides. Ape Academy 2 and Ape Escape. Nice going. And Ape Escape Academy and Ape Escape on the Loose. Nice. I never really played the Ape Escape games, but I've enjoyed them when they've been in like Astrobot, I believe. Archer's Dream. Unsure what that is. A 16-minute game apparently you can auto pop, which is crazy. Ark Survival Ascended. You can get that platinum pretty quickly. Maybe there might be a dev menu or something like that. Because I know Ark Survival Evolved was a similar thing. It's just crazy how rare these games are. And potentially if you can do it with a dev menu, which is pretty cool. Never played them though. Ascend Shaft, triple stack there of that. Looks pretty interesting, I will say that. Ascend Shaft, the Endless Shaft. Okay, but too many shafts are involved now. ASMR Slicing, that sounds pretty relaxing. Astrobot, Astro's Playroom, nice. You got Astro Miner as well. Don't tell Dr. Disrespect about that one. Atari Flashback Classics Volume 1, 8 out of 10 difficulty. Here we go. Into the good stuff, 1.3% nice. Attack of the Toy Tanks. See, I feel like some of the guides for these like easier games are wrong because it's like there's no way that's 45 hours and a 3 out of 10. Like I know it's an easy game. Autumn's Journey, probably a visual novel. Avicii Invector, shout out to Avicii. But yeah, this is the Avicii like the DJ game, which is pretty cool to see the platinum trophy for that. Rest in peace, 6 out of 10 there. We've got a Breakthrough Gaming Arcades, a Luna, don't know what that is. B Cannon there, 24 minutes. That looks like a cute little fella. Both Art Games has debugs. That's crazy. Is that the best duck guides? Welcome in, by the way, Pelzio. Hope you're doing well. Doing Arc legit, as legit as possible, playing solo. That's crazy. It kind of does tempt me, but I've always said like if I'm using a debug menu, like I can't be bothered to get the platinum because I'm not doing it legit. Like I like doing things legit where possible, you know. Didn't know Avicii was so rare. I feel like people just don't really know that there was a game, to be honest with you. I think that's probably it. Ascended's debug menu is a bit more complicated than Evolved. Oh, really? Is it 45 minutes, not hours? Yeah. Welcome, Mason. I don't necessarily accept friend requests on PlayStation. I normally accept them if I'm doing a gaming session to play with people. Yeah, I don't really tend to add people. We've got a math game as well. Don't know why there's a B there, but we got maths. Baby Boomer. Damn, Baby Boomer 2. Too soon. Mega Chat Edition. I can't lie, it's an 11%. I kind of want to platinum this and just give them money. It looks interesting. Baby Shark, a fellow Baby Shark platinum owner. I know that we streamed this on Christmas Day and I subjected chat to probably one of the worst Christmas Day streams ever. I was trying to bring joy and we ended up listening to Baby Shark for about 4 hours, so that was fun. Bad End Theater, that sounds like that could be an interesting like novel, visual novel game potentially. Ball 28 Space, Ball Bombs, Fairs. Bang on Balls Chronicles, this is quite a funny one. 43 minutes to do, damn, that's pretty quick. Barry the Bunny, let's get it. We've got some more arcade games, pinball game here, pretty decent rarities. Batman Telltale, Beat Heaven Symphony. Assuming that's a nice little shovelware one there. Bilmo, probably the same. Black Mirror, I think that's a puzzle game or something, or point and click. Baby Boomer game is an official sequel to a NES game. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. You wanted to blow your brains out in that stream? Yeah, it was. How do you think I felt? I was playing it. You use somewhat to carry on Bang on Balls. What is it like multiplayer that game? Oh yeah, the Baby Shark game, Michael, got copyright strike to fuck. I think I spent like the next 2 weeks removing like in the YouTube editor like the audio from it. Not like it was like making any money or like, do you know what I mean, from like ad revenue, but I just didn't want the copyright strike, so I was just removing it. Welcome in, Francis. If you send your profile, how much time for me to take to review? Well, it will take a very long time, I'll be honest. These are the members that are currently in the queue. There's a lot of members, and that runs until the 15th of July. And then we've got subscribers, and this isn't everything, by the way. This is just a snapshot of people. I would expect if you're submitting a trophy list now and you're not a member, you're probably looking about a year to get reviewed just because there's that many lists. If you're a member of the channel, it gets bumped up. But yeah, if you join the Discord, you can post your PlayStation profiles link in there, and then when I work my way down to it, it'll get reviewed. Welcome in, Rob. Hope you're doing well, mate. Still have bad dreams about it. True, I didn't have to. Oh, I mean, I had to play it for the content, didn't I? As if people's Christmases when Link sets weren't bad enough. Yeah, there's me thinking, oh, I'm doing a great thing. I'm streaming on Christmas Day, giving people entertainment, so they can, if they're by themselves or they're fed up with their families, they can chill out on the stream. And it was just Baby Shark for like 4 hours. It was hell. It was hell. July for members. Maybe your cleanup will be worth submitting in time by then. We're not accepting resubmissions on trophy accounts just because there are so many people to get reviewed. If I've reviewed a list, I don't think it's fair to then re-review a list. If I said years ago, and I've honored it for the people that I've said. But yeah, I just think there's so many people waiting at this point doing a re-review. When we're struggling for lists, because that was kind of like the rule, right? We never thought it would get this big with people submitting lists and whatnot. So it's like, oh yeah, like re-reviews are completely cool because we're probably going to run out of lists next week, and now there's like a year waiting list, which is crazy. so yeah, it's not a resub. Okay, you're fine then. You're fine. You won that. Yeah, that is true. Baby Shark took you 2 weeks because the grind was awful with the Baby Shark game. Like, it just sucked. I remember, I think in the video that I uploaded of it, the Platinuming Bad Kid Games video, I think there's just a clip of me generally just falling asleep on, like, when I was playing it because I was just that bored and you just had to move the controller. Anyway, we've got Blast Frenzy, Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, which is a 3%, Blind Men, yeah, ultra rare for Bluey, quad stack, nice. Need to play this myself at some point. Bombardiro, Crocodile Sim. What in the AI is this? Bone Marrow, kind of fuck with the artwork there, that looks cool. Bouncy Bullets. Bowling Story. Oh, there's a bunch of these games that are quick, right? Brawl Out, nice. That's a pretty cool one to have. 4 out of 10, 0.1%. Breakers Collection, that also looks very Dragon Ball Z inspired with the dude's haircut there. We got Brock the Investigator, 4.5% rarity. That's a pretty interesting one. Brothers: A Tales of Two Sons remake. That game seems really cool, actually. 4 hours to get the platinum as well seems pretty worthwhile for an ultra rare, which is nice. Meant as if you haven't submitted before when it's clean up. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, you're all good then, one. That's my bad for misinterpreting that. Yeah, just by like by that, I was like, oh, like, have they done it before? It's hard to keep track. Oh boy, the brain rot slop. Breakers took you a while. 3 weeks, 5 days. Not the longest time though. We've got Bucket Crusher, 50%. Bump Jump. Bunny Raiders triple stack. Fuck, man. See, doing Bunny Raiders once was bad enough because I just hated like the boss RNG gauntlet thing. But you've done it 3 times. I mean, I commend you for doing it, but fuck me, that must have been painful. I didn't realize that the PS4 versions were so rare, by the way. I did it on PS5, I think. We got a burger game, Buried Stars, nice. COD Modern Warfare, decent. Call of the Sea triple stack. Bunch of AI games there. Goodness me. Caravan Journey. Card Racing Sim. Cairo Free. Again, Castle of the Pixel Skulls. I don't think that's a 5 out of 10. It can't be surely of a 70% rarity. We got Cat President though. Big up. We love to see that. See, I love seeing a cat game that's not, an extremely high percentage, but takes 10 minutes to do. That's things you love to see. Shovelware, but not shovelware. Cat Quest, nice. Got a car chase game. Kazit Portal Pilot. What? How many AI games are there? Damn. Celeste. Good going. Chaos Child, 50 hours there. 50 hours. I don't know what that one is, but there's There's another Chaos Child there. Must be a franchise. Chess Ultra. Respect it. You guys didn't excited. We're looking forward to seeing what you've done on the backlog anyway, Juan. How have we just got to see? I don't know. Welcome in, ABT. How's it going? Got an indie game called Sorry We're Closed Platinum recently. Nice. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We do love an indie game. Your account is something. You got no idea how you feel about this list. You did Celeste with the assist mode. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people would have done Celeste with the assist mode. I mean, if it's there, fair enough. May as well use it. Chicken, please. Nice. Chicken's on the road. Chimpanzee, bananas. I don't know how much more I can take of these AI brain rot games. Like, what the fuck is chimpanzini bananini? Like, what? Oh, man. I might have to make the executive decision to start skipping through some of these games, buddy. I do apologize. Chivalry 2, though. I can respect that. 0.2%, nice. You got the free puzzle games, which are easy platinums. Clockwork Tales, nice. Coffee Talk, Double Stack. You got a trading card game, kind of interesting. Card Shop Master. Card Shop Simulator, for that matter, as well. It's just crazy because like some of these games have like interesting concepts and then they're literally just like an AI made game and it's kind of like fairs. Color Slayer, Colorful Boy. I'm kind of intrigued by that one. I feel like that could be a bit of a banger, you know. 12% rarity there. 6% uncommon. I'm intrigued. I will give it to Tannoki's list. Like there are some very questionable AI based games, but then there's also some very sort of like interesting on the border of being shovelware, but still low percentages, which I find quite interesting. So if you're trying to bump up your numbers, there's definitely some to take a look at. Concrete Genie as well, nice going there. Obviously you need a VR headset for the DLC. You can skip it, you can vouch. There's like 800, almost 900 platinums. I genuinely appreciate the streams. Hey, thank you, Ian. I appreciate you watching, dude, and your positivity as well. It is good to have you in the chats, and glad you're here, Ian. Card Sim is a stolen game from the Steam devs. Oh, is it? I was gonna say I remember seeing like a Card Sim game that looked pretty good. I didn't realize that was stolen. That's crazy. It's usually just the artwork that has AI. Yeah, I'd say it's definitely like the artwork and the trophy list and also the trophy icons are AI. I guess like making the game could probably steal assets, but yeah, I guess there's some effort there. Control, good going on that platinum and then the DLC. Double stack of Cookie Clicker. Done both of these games in an extremely quick time. I can only assume there might be a turbo controller involved just to click quickly, but it still took a lot of time. There we go. Crash 1 and then Crash 4. 9 out of 10, 100 hours. I'd say it's been Slop City for quite a lot of time, but you kind of do just have to sit back and be like, yeah, fair enough, you know, with Crash 4 being platinums. Pre-made assets, yeah. I was going to say that I've seen them, yeah, it's definitely like pre-made. You can menu Cookie Clicker now. Oh, it's got a debug. Hey, welcome in, Hayden. How quick? Oh, so that's interesting. You can do that. So can you get it quicker than like 6 hours and 13 hours, or does it still take a long time? In case you might head off, then have a good night. Trying to sweat you and say, I'll try CJ. Thank you for tuning in, bud. Crowd City, nice little trophy PNG there. Crypto Mining Simulator. No shot. There is a game about mining crypto when you could be mining real crypto, but instead you're doing it in a video game. That's crazy. We got this little cute fella here, quite a high percentage. Cuphead, good going, pretty difficult platinum, respect. Some high percentages, DC4, cool. Dabman, When the Haters Dab Back remastered. I just love some of these game names. I do have to be like, yeah, that made me chuckle. I like that. Like, that's funny. We've got Daggerhood there, 90%. DC League of Super Pets. Pretty fun, chilled out platinum if you're looking to play something that's not like that you just want to switch off and play. Can kind of vouch for the DC games. It's an easy platinum. It's a debug where you just press the achievements. Oh, okay. That's pretty you can do it in 20 minutes. Adds to list. That's crazy. You need a golden sugar clump. As soon as you get that, it's done if you debug. How long does it take to get the sugar thing? That's crazy. League of Pets got Oh, what did DC League of Superhero Pets get delisted? Damn, we've lost a fallen soldier. I'm kind of glad though, because it was such an easy platinum. It's nice that it's just going to sit at that percentage. Obviously, if you got it claims and you can redo it in the platinum, but for new players, you can't. Oh, RNG is sugar. Oh, okay. We've got Death Note Killer Within. I respect getting that platinum trophy because I'll say the game looked fucking bum cheeks, right? It was like was it like an Among Us kind of clone kind of thing, like that being like who's it? 50 playthroughs, not point. Yeah, it's like an ultra rare. Like I respect seeing it. When I saw there was a Death Note game, I was like, oh, that's gonna be really cool. And then I saw the gameplay, I was like, ah, don't think I'll be playing that one. But fair play on getting the platinum. I respect that. Deathloop, Fez, like I tried to play this and I just didn't really like the gameplay loop. Is this Arcane Studios? I think. Yeah, Arcane. I just don't really like how Arcane games play personally. They just don't work for me. And Deathloop was another one where I tried to play it and I just couldn't get into it. You got Deer Sim, pretty good going there for the percentage and the time taken. Delaroon, nice. And I got a DIY game here, Desert DIY, interesting. Destruction All Stars, I can respect it, unobtainable. Probably a game that nobody wanted, personally. Maybe some people did want Destruction All Stars, but it just felt like a wasted use of money and time from Sony to work on this game and release it. But I can respect the Platinum Trophy there. Oh, you boosted it? Oh, okay, nice. That's not too bad then. Digging a Hole 2025. I wonder if they've done a sequel to that one. Dirt 5, good going. Disaster Band. Sounds like that could be a little bit of fun, not gonna lie. Dispatch as well. Again, great game. I loved it. Divine Knockout is unobtainable, but very low percentage there, so I can respect it. You got Dodge These Balls there, coming in at under 50%. I got a high percentage Frog Game. Donut County, that's fun. Doom and Doom 2. Yeah, I believe you can. Can you put a mouse and keyboard and get like a dev menu or debug menu for these Doom games? So you can get them pretty quickly, I believe. But there are other renditions of these Doom games where they are generally like 9 or 10 out of 10 difficulties as well, which is pretty cool. Dr. Frank's Build a Boyfriend. Okay, nice. We've got a pinball game, a dragon one here, which is a pretty low percentages. Doesn't take long to do either. Drift Racing Madness. Fairs. Again, some more low percentages. And there's got a sequel there. Drumbox. Kind of looks like Guitar Hero, so I can rate it under 5%. Got a Slime Collection game. Dunk Trickster. Got 4 of those bad boys. Easy Dice RPG Tabletop. Maybe that's like a D&D game or something. Elden Ring Night Rain. Nice. Endling Extinction Forever. Chat, this is a really, really fun game. Play it. You can get the platinum in like under 2 hours, but I would recommend just playing it through blind and then going to clean up the platinum afterwards because it's a really good game. Energy Cycle. Fairs. They've got 4 stacks of Fall Guys. Fair play. Fantasy Strike there. 4 out of 10. 0.1%. I've never heard of that. Does that just get a bunch of like fantasy characters from various franchises in or something? You did a whole digging game. It wasn't so fun. Yeah, is there another one as well? Yeah, Destruction All Stars shut down ages ago, didn't it? You as the person that sent the cheat list into PSN profiles. For what game was that you sent the list in? The pinball games actually suck. Pinball games can be so like RNG, can't they? Fast and Furious Spy Racers, The Rise of Shitter, I like to call it, because I've done the exact same thing. I've got a double stack of these platinums and the game just fucking sucks so much. Like it is such a slog to sit through. So I can respect it. FBC Firebreak, nice going, 0.5% rarity. Interesting concept for a game. I think it's by the people like setting like, is it Control, like the people that made that game? So yeah, Fez. Felix the Cat, we do love a cat game. Finger Fitness, got to make sure that those fingies are working, chat. First Class Trouble. No idea what that could be. Maybe a point and click puzzle game, but it's ultra rare. It's a good going. And we've got a Flappy game, Fool's Pub, which is a quick one. Football Cup 22, pretty rare to be fair. Kind of looks like Ronaldo, but not Ronaldo at the same time. Football quiz, that's more up my alley. I'm intrigued to know what the questions were on the football quiz there. Football Striker 2024 as well. Foreclosed, I think that's like a cyberpunk-esque kind of game. You're getting reviewed next week, or oh, Tobrrrr, we reviewed your list like I don't know 30 minutes ago. If you like scroll back, your list was reviewed today, buddy. Does the football quiz take longer than 5 hours? What do you have to do for that? Answer 50 questions correctly. Interesting. Football quiz. Who won the Premier League in 2026? Arsenal. Arsenal. Yeah. The best team in the world, chat. Oh, for Doom 1 and 2, you sent in the sheet. Nice, nice. Football quiz is like a 1-minute one. Damn. Up the ass. Welcome in, Saki Gamer. Moving on, we got Freddy Spaghetti 1 and 2. That's a lot of games in that franchise. Froggo, Full Blast, Funny Track, Fuser, Unobtainable. No idea what that is. It kind of looks like a DJ game in a way. Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed, awesome. Ultra rare one. I've always seen like the Ghostbuster games and they do look pretty interesting. Ghostly Whiskers. Double stack there. The auto pop, it seems, is actually more rarer. We do love ourselves a little kiddie game. We've got Girlfriend from Hell. Goodness me. There's so many interesting named games that I just never knew existed before. Grey Lancer, Glowface in Love. Seems like a classic arcade. Deathroff Simulator, double stack, done on the PS3. Awesome. That has no DLC, apparently. God of War, nice. The Good Guys, that's this is I think I've seen gameplay on this one. It's like a comic book where you, or something like that, right? It actually looks pretty interesting for quite a high percentage there. Love Fuser, sad it shut down. What is it? What like what kind of genre is Fuser? Goodbye Volcano High. Assuming is this like a story novel kind of game? Adventure indie drama romance. Okay. Curtain Caller. GTA 5 got a double stack on the PS4 and 5. Good going there. Graveyard Girls, double stack. Gris, nice one. I've been meaning to play this one myself. Guess the Flag. I'd be so good at this game. Like my knowledge has literally just come from football, so I know so many flags. Guilty Gear Strive. Fair play there. Pretty difficult. Ultra rare. Awesome. Gun Crazy, Hakkasan, Halloween Pinball, Halloween Puzzle, Heli City Demolition Man, Helix Jump, Hell Breaches, Heretic and Hexen, ultra rare one there. Never heard of that. Seems like 2 games in one, which is cool. They got Tic Tac Toe. Do love playing that on the plane. Always fun to do. Hidden Bunny. I don't see a bunny there, just a crocodile. Yo, buddy's got the High Guard Platinum. Respect, respect. I feel like High Guard was kind of done dirty. I don't feel like it should have been shut down because it was kind of interesting. I feel like they just judged it too soon. Not like I played it and I don't really care for it, but I feel like they could have just left it online for a bit longer, you know? Also, hot take, God of War 2018 sucked. First achiever on the Volcano High PS5, by the way. Oh, nice. I don't really like the God of War games. It's just like a daddy. Is it daddy issues simulator? That kind of vibe. Like the combat was fun, but like the story, I just never really engaged with it personally. But I know people like it, which is cool for them. Hitman Go, good going. Hole Digging Master. There we go. This might be the other digging related game, and apparently there's a lot of stacks for that you can probably also pop. So fair play on that. Kind of looks like a bum hole, doesn't it? Kind of looks like a chocolate starfish, that hole that's been dug there. So I'm just going to scroll past that. Oh look, there's a Simulator 2025 one as well. Hole IO. This is, I think, very similar to Donut County. It might be worth me playing it, to be fair, because it's just like just open a hole in the ground and eat stuff. It's pretty fun. Someone also platted High Guard 14th Achiever or something. It wasn't great, it wasn't bad, it was all around okay. Needed to be worked on, but to be expected. Yeah, like I feel like High Guard catered to an interesting audience where it was like 2 to 3 player, right? or 2 to 3 like teams. So it was like you could get lobbies going with quite a small player base, which I can respect, which is pretty cool. But yeah. Welcome in HD. You're trying Elden Ring right now. Worst decision ever. If you're not enjoying it, buddy, just stop. Just stop. Ho IO was a mobile game. Oh, really? Damn. 3v3. You did a carry. Nice. Hood, Outlaws, and Legends. Good going. I think I've seen some gameplay on this one. It looked pretty interesting. Respectable grind on that one as well. Hood was shit. Probably one of the worst boosting experience you had. Oh no. What was the boosting experience like? For 110 hours, that does sound pretty awful. Got a quick game here. Got some more pinball stuff here. Horror pinball. Sounds interesting. Hot Shots Golf, fair play. And Hot Shot Golf's 2. Good going for the ultra rares. Human full flat. Good going. Double stack. Another hole digging game. That looks kind of scary, actually, with a monster in there. I Am Dead. I played this one. Yeah, it kind of went over my head. I didn't really enjoy that one. I was more trophy hunting focused than actually enjoying the game, but I'm sure there might be something to enjoy with that one. I Want to Go to Mars. Nice. Kind of interesting. Looks like a children's bedtime story. IQ Intelligent Cube. Awesome stuff. I'm in love with your dead grandmother. This is a funny game. I feel like if I was ever going to make a game, it would just be a funny one of these games where it's like real life video clips and then you just pick something. I know they've got like a name, don't they? What's the hardest platinum I've got? Don't know. You could say Back for Bloods, Call of Duty World at War, Call of Duty Classic. I'd say COD Classic might be the hardest because I did it blind on veteran first time and that was brutal. Dead grandmother's actually peak. Yeah, I thought about it. See, the thing about these games is that I think they're kind of like funny in a meme, but then at the same time, I just don't want to give them my money, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to support such a silly concept. Really want to go back and do World at War? Go back and do it, for sure. If you enjoy like shooting games, it's like a good challenge. I wouldn't say World at War is difficult. It's just stupid with like the grenade spam. Like I don't feel like the veteran is like hard. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like there's harder COD games to play that require you to be good with your gun skill. Like World at War is just like luck and timing. The devs are nice people, are they? How do you know the devs? That's pretty cool. Do you know what I mean though? Just they make comedic games, but people see them as shovelware, right? I mean, it's good to know that. It's very difficult in the market when you make a game like this that's so easy to obtain the platinum. You can see how it could be misconstrued as a shovelware title just trying to pump people out of money. You know what I mean? Like it's they could quite easily still make a really good game, but just make the platinum trophy like I don't know a bit more difficult. Like it's not that hard to change the trophy list, you know. But it always has seemed funny to me to that game. Like it's piqued my interest. We got Scratty's Nut Adventure, nice. Choose Your Adventure FMV game, yeah. It does sound pretty cool. Maybe the devs of I'm in love with your dead grandmother can help make a Trophy Hoarders edition FMV game. I'd be so down to clown on that. Indicator Platinum, nice, and Indie Calypse there. What? That's like an apocalypse game. I want to try Indicator myself at some point, just not got around to it. Hey, welcome in champion. Go for the war. It's worth it. Yeah, there's a couple of online trophies to be aware of for World at War, but you should be able to get them pretty easily. There's always people boosting it. Explosion. Got It Takes Two double stack. Nice. Jack and Hat. Jack and Jill. Jack and Dexter 1 and 2. Done the debug menu on number 2 there. Jet Motto. I think that's like a racing sports game, that one. And Jet Motto 2. Got a Jigsaw game. John Fart. Text-averse of craziness. I'm here for it. Sounds hilarious. Got the JoJo Siwa Worldwide Party. Interesting. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, nice going. The album in the background is Dave, the boy who played the harp. It's like a special edition collaboration with Stone Island. What would my dream Assassin's Creed game be? Probably something that captures the feelings I felt in Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood, and like it needs to have a compelling outside of the Animus story as well as an interesting historical story. Um, yeah, I think it's just an Assassin's Creed game with a good story. I'm not really too phased at where it's set. I think Assassin's Creed Hex could be an interesting one with like the witch hunt. That sounds like it could be an interesting game because I liked they kind of added some like witchy stuff into Valhalla and like some supernatural stuff. So it would be cool to see more of a scarier AC game. Watching the review now, won't hear the answer. Forza 5 is a 6 out of 10 because the Eliminator trophy. If it didn't have that, it'd be a 2 or 3. Oh, okay. Not too bad then. So you've only got to do one difficult trophy for it. You popped World at War on New Year's Day this year. Nice. Hey, welcome in, Shadow. How's it going? Welcome in. Jack 1 was legit. Was peak. Never really got into the Jack games. JoJo C was your favorite JoJo game? Damn. Still think about getting the World at War Platinum. Played Indictor and IMO, it was fine, okay concept, but sure you super into the overall message. Depends on your religious views, theological positions. Gameplay was mid though. Yeah, it's won like loads of awards, hasn't it? I'm just intrigued to see what it's actually about because I still don't really know, besides it being nuns. Get your grades tomorrow. Wish you luck and have a nice evening. Good luck, Golden Sword. I hope you get everything that you've set out to get, and even if you don't get everything you set out to get, you can anything's still possible. So best of luck tomorrow. I hope it goes well. How's the heat wave down in England? Fallout, it is absolutely disgusting. I'm sitting in a sweat patch right now. My room is like a furnace. It is awful, but hopefully you're doing well. We got Jumping Flash, surprisingly. Pretty low percentage there with what I would automatically assume would potentially be a shovelware game, but it's not. We got Jurassic Pinball, Kaiju Wars, 8% there. Seems like that could be a interesting kind of wave-based fighting game. We've got a puzzle game, Kena Bridge of Spirits, nice, ultra rare. I know there's a sequel to that announced, I think. Kerbal Space Program, really cool concept for a game, like a difficult and platinum you have to really work for. Feel like you need to be kind of smart as well to play Kerbal Space Program because I looked at it. Like a guy at work was speaking about it. He goes, "Oh, that sounds really fucking cool. Like you built a spaceship to go to the moon." And he's like, "Yeah, but you actually do like the science and stuff." And I was like, "Fuck." And I checked it out. And I was like, "Yep, that's way above my my brain capacity." So really cool one there. Kid Trip, nice. Ultra Rare looks kind of like Mario, which is pretty interesting. Knockout City there, unobtainable, good going. Lady in the Leotard with a gun. Got a triple stack there. We've got Laser Fortress, Last Stop, nice. Late Shift. I remember playing this, but I don't remember anything about it. Learn Hangul, learn Hiragana as well, and learn Katakana. I wonder if these like learning games are actually useful for developing language skills there. Jack 1's janky. I was gonna say I've not played it, so I can't comment. I mean, it checks out being like what a PS2 game. Jumping Flash is first achiever. Oh, nice. Jumping Flash is a PS1 game. Damn. It has a debug menu. That's crazy. How do people find out that games have debug menus? Late Shift was a nice surprise. Like I remember, like I have it, but I don't remember it. I must have some psychosis or something. We've got some learn to play games. Legends of Talia, Life is Strange double stack, Life is Strange 2 remastered, Before the Storm remastered, True Colors double stack, good going. Light Dark sounds like it could be an interesting quick game. Adventure on the Prairie, Lizard Lady versus Cats. Oh my god, that seems kind of scary as well with the way that cat looks. You got Midnight Carnival there, Loco Roco, nice. Loot Hero DX, Lost in Random, not quite sure what that is. Lost Beyond Worlds, Beyond the Page, good going. Oh, look at this, Madden NFL 20 and 2022, good going. We do love a sports title there. Surprisingly, seem pretty straightforward and easy to do. I say that with a pinch of salt. I'm just going off what the green colors are telling me. But normally with sports games, they have like a crazy online requirement to like win 5 games in a row or something. So good job on those. Mangavania 2. That seems like that could be an interesting game. Maybe showing some manga off there. Manual Samuel seems sounds like an interesting game there. Sounds like a kind of BMX or skateboarding, like doing tricks. Maquette, probably one of the worst games I've played. It's a puzzle game and also requires you to do speed runs. Thankfully, you can actually clip out of the map and just like get the game done really quickly. And you'll probably see by the 100% club. Yeah, 16 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Like, I got this platinum fairly quickly myself after I worked out you could like clip out the map and stuff because I just couldn't be bothered to do the puzzles because the game was so janky. Fair play to people that have done it. Madden 2022 were easy. After 23, they became easy but grindy. Okay. I remember playing Madden 17. I had fun with that. I've got like 70%, but obviously the online stuff, I never did. Mostly FIFA that are difficult. Madden surprisingly easy. Okay. Sorry, Lurkin, but if you can describe indicative gameplay, it's kind of like It Takes Two without any of the fun co-op stuff. Just basic third-person puzzle, third-person, few puzzles, super into the themes, but felt let down. Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna say, it's on the backlog of things to do, so I definitely will check it out at some point. If it's on PS Plus, you could give it a try. Wouldn't spend. Yeah, I was gonna say I've got it claimed on PlayStation Plus. That's how I play it. Also, your ultra rares are heavily carried by SOT, not FIFA. FIFA doesn't have that many PSMP. Oh, interesting. Thought it did. Found a background story of Maquette interesting and sad too. To be fair, I think I just got so vexed at Maquette, I just stopped taking in the story. I'm sure there might be something there though. We've got a maze game here. Marcy's Adventure, Marvel Rivals, good going, nice. We've got Spider-Man, Mars Morales, good going. Pedestal Trials, Medieval, nice. Little classic. Mecha Bolt there, 90%. Melatonin, that's 1.4%. I'm intrigued. Is that difficult to platinum? Talk to me. That sounds like that could be is that action, comedy, music, puzzle, indie? It sounds like that could be an indie banger, potentially. You're excited to platinum Wolverine this year? Yeah, it'll be fun for sure. I'm looking forward to it. Melatonin is a rhythm game. What would you give it out of 10? Or is that subjective? Melty Blood type Lumina. Ultra rare there. Good going. Memory Lane. Meta Gal. Metal Hellsinger triple stack there. Metaphor Refantasio. That seems like a pretty fun game, actually, to be fair. 100-hour grind there. And a ultra rare platinum to go with it. Midnight Murder Club, 0.2%, awesome. Mind's Eye, probably the best game to ever come out. I just feel sorry for anybody that sat through and played Mind's Eye. It was so bad. Minecraft got all the 100%, awesome. Minefields, that looks like a pretty interesting quick game. Minute, that was a really fun game as well. Mirror Floor there, 46%. Seems like it could be an interesting take on a puzzle. Got the Mixtape Platinum, 3.5 hours, 7.7%. I think that's granted probably a pretty easy Platinum trophy. 3 out of 10. Don't know where the difficulty in that would be, but I guess I'll see when I play it. MLB The Show, awesome. I'm quite shocked at how quickly you can get the Platinum. I just feel like I'll be so bad it would take me forever. We've got Mochi Boy, Money Laundering Sim, nice going. Monopoly Madness triple stack, GG's. I should probably try this one out actually, because I've done Monopoly Plus, I think, but not this one. Monster Truck Journey, Multiverses double stack. I've got a pinball game here, coming in at 7%, one of the stacks. Music Racer Ultimate, one of them's a 6%. Seems like maybe a rhythm racing game. Got a music game here. MX versus ATV Supercross Encore, 0.1. My Friend Peppa Pig triple stack, let's get it. My Little Brony quadruple stack, let's go. Quite fun games if you're grinding them out between harder ones. We've got all of the My Name is Mayo games, good going. Mist, apparently that's a 7 out of 10, 7.5 hours. Kind of looks like Minecraft in a way, like a Minecraft like realm world thing. If I had to guess, it might be a puzzle game. That's crazy though. An ultra rare trophy can do it in like an hour. You recommend Melatonin? I'll check it out for sure. I'll check that one out. Difficult to platinum. It puts you to sleep. Oh, okay, right. Melty Blood. We rating that one 5 to 6 out of 10. Damn. Metaphor's Peak. Mind's Eye is one of the games of all time. Can't wait to play it. You are going to be in for such a blast, Saki game. 3 stacks of Bomb Shot's favorite game. Hey, welcome in, Noda. How's it going? Use first achiever for Mist. Nice. You made the guide. It's shit. MJ, how's it going? Welcome in. Chat, if you are joining, hello. Don't forget to drop a like. Join the Discord if you do want to join an amazing game community, but you can also submit your PlayStation profiles list there. And of course, members, you do get priority for your list being reviewed. Mystic Pillars, good going. Newtonian Inversion. Seems kind of like an LSD trip. I'm here for it. We've got Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Triple stack there. I know the second game's coming to PS Plus next month. Nostalgic Train. Sounds like that could be interesting. A nice little story there. You got to play with your food game. It takes about 4 hours to do apparently. Hey, the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. I keep seeing this pop up on lists. I might have to get it myself because it sounds interesting. Omno, that's a pretty fun indie game. I'd recommend that. Only Up Rush. No idea what that is or what Only Up is or Only Up Parkour Sim. Oh wait, I know what Only Up is. These are the games that are like, okay, I don't know how you've done them so quickly. Is there a debug menu? Because aren't these like really difficult to do? These I say really difficult. These are like AI based trophy lists, aren't they? I know that there's a parkour game and it's like kind of difficult to do. I just assumed it was this, but oh, apparently that isn't the real game. It's a rip-off. Awful game made with stolen assets. Wouldn't recommend. Okay, okay. Well, if that's true, these only way up games, stolen assets. So interesting. They could be delisted. To be fair, Operation Tango, nice. You got Melty Blood needs to play. What's Melty Blood? Lewins, how's it going? How's it going? Don't comment much. Long time lurker. Hey, thank you for joining the chat. Hopefully you feel all good speaking or putting in the comment. But I appreciate you lurking, and I appreciate everybody lurking as well. You know, watching and like liking the stream and just watching in the background. Shout out to all the people lurking. But if you do want to come into the live chat and say hello, if you feel comfortable enough, go for it. Yeah, hope you're doing well, Lewins. Metaphors mids. Tannoki's Miss Guy's very good. Heading out, Ian. Enjoy the stream. Catching up. Managed to end on 59 out of 70 for the GTA trophies. Nice one. Have a good evening, Ian, and have a good day. Good day tomorrow, buddy. Oh, it's an anime fighting game. Gotcha. You got your windows open. You're cold. God, get this me. I wish I was cold. I hate being hot. Operation Tango, nice. Organic Engine, almost at 100% there. We've got a bunch of Otoko cross games. Yeah. Overwatch, good going there. Very rare platinum to get. Obviously, quite skill dependent with all of the different heroes. Papa the Rapper, 5 out of 10, under 5%, nice. Paw Patrol the movie, Adventure City Calls, Grand Prix, Mighty Pups, triple stack as well. These are on my hit list if I do want an ultra rare platinum trophy at some point, but I think you have to pay for these games. They're not on PlayStation Plus, which is a bit sad, but yeah, definitely if I needed an easy win, I'd definitely play one of those. Gonna start 007 later today. Awesome. I'm looking forward to streaming 007 tomorrow night. So yeah, hopefully everyone enjoys the obviously I do the platinum trophy list streams every week, but then I do play games as well, so I'd invite people to come and check out me playing games and getting platinums as well, because that's pretty fun, isn't it? The Payday 2 and Payday 2 Crime Wave edition there, one's on PS3, one's on PS4. I respect the hustle, the bustle for those platinum trophies because a lot goes into them. Cool concept, just never get into it, unfortunately. And Payday 3 for that matter as well. Fair play, 0.1% there as well. Bomb Chop's one of Bomb Chop's favorite games or franchises. Peppa Pig there, things you love to see. The World Adventures game was actually pretty good. I'll give it to it. Persona 3 Reload, Persona 3 Dancing in the Moonlight, Persona 4 Dancing All Night, Persona 5 Royale, 3 stacks of it, Persona 5 Strikers, Persona 5 Tactica double stack, and Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight. That's a lot of Persona games. I know that a lot goes into those. So very good stuff on those. I've never played one, but they do seem like pretty cool games. Phantom Breaker, Omnia, 6%. Peace Out Avatar. Is that related to Avatar in any way? Pinball Heroes, good going. Another pinball game there. Ping Redux, seems like an arcade game. Checking in at 6% as well, Ping Redux. So probably maybe a moderate difficulty there as well. Pirates Pinball, 7% rarity there. Who would have thought that like the pinball games are so rare? You got Pixie Charm, whatever that might be. PJ Masks, Hero of the Night. Again, I've got this platinum. It's probably one of the more sluggish ones of like grinding to do, but it's an ultra rare at that. Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. I've seen this game a few times, and I kind of do want to just get the platinum trophy for it because it seems pretty fun. I'm just intrigued by it, that's all. But I know Tannoki's done a guide for this as well, which is awesome. Pocket Puzzle, Fez. Pretty Girls, Mahjong Solitaire. I do love Solitaire. It's a fun card game. I always play it when I'm on the plane. I meant to ask in one of the last streams, how was Pragmata? Pragmata was sensational. Albeit, I'm late to the party of playing games this year, but so far I've played Pragmata, Resident Evil 9, I've just started Lego Batman, and I will be playing James Bond. But currently, I think Pragmata is getting my Game of the Year vote so far from like the 3 games I've played. Pragmata was great. Like, if you can pick it up, I'd definitely say it's worth like checking out. It was really good. I liked it. I platinumed all the Paw Patrol games. now that is content, baby. Persona 5 Royale, PS5 fastest. Damn, Broski is out here with the first achievers and fastest achievers. That's crazy. Plastic Dark is an AF. Oh, what? You just have to sit there. 0 out of 10 sounds difficult. Fun fact about PUBG: using I was leagues off the 1,000 kills trophy. You grinded that in 2 days. Dang. How did you get it so quickly? Was it like a boosting session? Game of the year, that's high praise. Resi 9 was peak, so better than that must be good. I think I need to let the dust settle on Resident Evil 9, but like I like Resident Evil games, but I'm not like, I don't love the franchise like some people do. Like, I play them and I enjoy them, but it's not like I could never play a Resident Evil game again and like it wouldn't bother me. Do you know what I mean? So I understand why people rate rate Resi 9 so highly, and like it's a fair shout because it was really good. Definitely the second half of Resi 9 does the heavy lifting, whereas the first half was good, but it just kind of felt, I don't know, like a bit, something felt off about it. I can't put my finger on it. But I would say like both are solid games. Like, is Pragmata the best game I've ever played? No. But was it the best game I've played so far this year? Yes. I think I'd give Pragmata maybe like an 8 out of 10. Like, it was pretty good, and I'd say Resident Evil would be a 7. So like, they're still very good games. After playing Resi 9, you think it beats Pragmata by a hair, but you think Capcom Game is winning Game of the Year either way. Yeah, I think the thing for me is I just like the uniqueness of Pragmata a little bit more, whereas like Resident Evil's Resident Evil. I can appreciate like the nostalgia and like how similar Resident Evil 9 felt. It was like there was a really nice familiarity in Resident Evil 9, assuming you've played the previous ones, which was really cool. Like it was good. Like, they're both great games. It's very tough. No boosting, was just chipping away. Damn. Code Violet's Game of the Year? Not a chance. That's fair. I feel like Resident Evil's kind of like Yakuza games, have real loyal fan base and think they cater to the fan base rather than wider audiences. I don't, like, potentially. I don't know. I feel like anybody could play Resident Evil and enjoy it though. Like, it's a pretty simple formula that's just fun. But Lego Batman as well has been pretty fun, FYI. We've got Project Summer Ice Bowling Online. Seems like a bowling game, pretty cool. PUBG Platinum as well, nice. No, the PS4 stack is unobtainable now, but yeah, definitely a grind in there. Pump Press, Pure Mini Golf, triple stack. Puyo Puyo Tetris, good going on the Puyo Puyo games, and Tetris 2 there. We've got a bunch of the puzzle games here, some low percentages. Quick Maths, nice. We've got a couple of the quiz games. Rapsico Plus, that just looks like a children's game. I couldn't describe that any other way. Like a children's picture book. Radioactive Dwarfs Evil from the Sewers. Okay, that is something. Rainbow Snake. I wonder if that's like Snake on the Nokia. We've got Ratchet and Wank Rift Apart. We've got Retouring. Maybe that's like a visual novel thing. Realm Royale, awesome. Rematch, good going. We've got another Geek Shop simulator thing. The Returnal Platinum, good going on that one. I know it's quite RNG heavy. Lego Batman's got 2. What issues does Lego Batman have? I've had like one glitch where it didn't register me doing something, so I had to reload the checkpoint, but that's about it. Sad GTA 6 is going to overtake some banger games. Yeah. It's it's an awful time to be in the award window at the same time as GTA 6. People keep saying that GTA 6 is going to be released too late, but dependent on the exact date when they release GTA 6, it can still be entered into the Game Awards. For instance, like Dispatch as an example. Like there is a cutoff, yes, but like I feel like if they want GTA 6 to be in the running for this year, and I feel like it should be because it's a 2026 game, then yeah. I'm gonna head out and call the GF. Don't catch the rest of the stream. Take care. Hey, thank you for tuning in, Flying Head, and thank you for the gifted memberships. Hopefully, you have a good call with the missus. Only issue you had was frames dropping during a section with lots of fire for Lego Batman. Yeah, I've not had any like major issues just as yet. Whereas like Pragmata and Resident Evil, I didn't have any issues. What do you mean you're playing GTA 6 right now? Oh yeah, I forgot it came out on the 26th, didn't it? I saw somebody on Twitter be like, "Oh, I forgot I booked off GTA 6, like as in like today, and then like I forgot to like change the annual leave day, so like, I'm just gonna get drunk instead and play something else." I was like, "Fair play." We've got Rift Tracks there. No idea what that is, but it's an ultra rare. Road 96, good going. We've got a bunch of Road Bustle games, which are quite high percentages. Road Stomp, Robbie's Adventure, Rocket Arena, 0.4%. Rocket League, good going. Rollerdrome, I respect this one. 10 hours to do, pretty like challenging in places. Pretty cool platinum to have in my opinion. Rombo First Blood, is that like a Rambo parody? We've got a Run Show Quest, Run to Infinity. Goodness me, there's the same game but just impossible, hard, and easy. Yet there's still just easy platinums. That's crazy. Rush Hour Deluxe. Noda coming in with a 10 gifted memberships. Yo, thank you. Absolute legend. Get some W's in the chat for Noda. And if you have received a membership, make sure to say thank you. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that. GTA isn't that good. Nah, GTA 6 would be revolutionary. Get the W's in, get the Drake Love Heart emojis if you are a member. And if you are a member, make sure your YouTube is linked or you just ping me in the Discord. If you are in the Discord, that is, and I can add you to the members only area in there. We've got a bunch of members only videos, the member only live streams that I do. You got the emojis and all that good stuff. And being a member also bumps you up to the top of this list in a way for the Platinum Trophy list reviews. So make sure to let me know. We've got Russian Pinocchio. I don't know how that differs from normal Pinocchio, but fair enough. Safari Pinball there, another pinball game, an ultra rare pinball game at that, so fair play. Salamander Country Public Television. That just seems like the most AI generated thing ever. Like, what is going on there? You made sure to add your PSN in the members area this time. Okay, if you just post it in the what's it called, in the actual PSNP area, I should recognize it because if your account's got the member linked. But yeah, just make sure it's in the PlayStation profiles channel as well for me, buddy, please. Just so I can like work it down the list. But I'll make a note of it here as well to add you to that waiting list. Node. Apologies if I've misspelled that. I've got a very tiny chat window on my iPad. But I'll post in the link to the waiting list after the stream. All right. Save room, pretty cool concept for a game. Sayonara Wild Hearts got a triple stack there, ultra rare, good going. Screen cheat, whatever that might be, sounds pretty interesting. Ultra rare there. Sayonara Wild Hearts, love the game. What's it about? Sea of Solitude, Fairs. Shadow Gambit, The Cursed Crew. Is this another debug menu on? 7%? Crazy. Another first achiever? Damn. Twice I stole the 30 days backlog concept. I don't think he didn't steal that. We spoke like before both of our videos came out and like what we were working on. So like we knew that we were both working on the same thing. Like great minds think alike, but you can't really steal a concept on YouTube. It's all like we're all working to the same thing, you know. But shout out to Twicer, the goat. Screen Cheat is a good PC game. Is it? Interesting. I also think that Twicer has just done a oh yeah, I know he's kidding that. I also just feel like Twice's video is miles better. So you should probably watch that instead. Shadows Warrior 3, good going. Sister, quadruple stack there. A double stack of Skate, let's get it. I don't know why the PS4 version is difficult but quicker and the PS5 version is easier but longer. That's an interesting concept. I'm assuming you can still auto pop everything. Skateboarding, drifting, Maxwell cats. It has cat in it, so I'm here for it. And another ultra rare, nice. Skull, the Hero Slayer, 7 out of 10, 31 hours, 0.4%, but was done in 45 minutes. Again, assuming there's probably a debug menu in that one. Sliding on into those DMs. You got Snow Journey, Sonic Frontiers, nice. That was a pretty fun game from what I played. Nice ultra rare. Felt a bit repetitive though. Sonic Origins as well. A little bit of a shorter Sonic journey there and easier. Very good going. We've got some Space Kabam games there and some double stacks. We've got a gaming arcade game. We've got a triple stack of Specterwood, Split Fiction, awesome. SpongeBob, nice. Some more pinball games. A lot more pinball games. Spyro the Dragon, awesome. Childhood classic. Squirrel with a Gun, ultra rare. This is one that I will get to at some point. I'm eager to try that one. Scholars Debug, gotcha. You got games picked for your 8C challenge. Just need to find a large period of time where there's no new games you want to play coming out. Can't really get the time for doing any 30 days challenge. Yeah, it's difficult to do like time-based challenges like that. I will be real, when you juggle so much real life stuff as well. It do be crazy. But the good thing about doing an A to Z challenge is as long as you don't pop platinums in new releases and leave a trophy or two, you can still do your A to Z challenge, but then like play a new release, play it, and then pop a trophy once you finish your A to Z platinums, and it all like the list will sort itself out, if that makes sense. That's what I did with the platinum from every year video to make sure that was all in like yearly chronological order. Starlight Shores, we got some quick ones there. Same with Steam Engine. Stick Fight, however, 3 hours. Seems like I think this is this game buggy or something. I feel like I've tried to research this before and somebody said something about it that was awkward. Hence why it's an ultra rare for what you would argue a pretty easy platinum. We got Stranded Deep there. There was a glitch once upon a time where you could join someone's world and get the platinum instantly, which is kind of funny. We've got a Stray, 5 different stacks of Stray. Fair play. As a man that likes Stray, I can respect it. We've got Stretch there, 44%. We've got a bunch of Stroke the Animals games. Goodness me, that's crazy. I didn't realize there were so many. Stumble Guys, good going there. Suicide Guy, Sleeping Deeply. I've played the first Suicide Guy, and fuck me, that game was shit. I generally just like hated myself. I can only imagine how bad this one is. I think this might be a sequel. We've got Suka Watermelon Fruits. Hello. We got a racing game. Looks like Rory the Racing Car, whatever that is. Only thing is, if any game in an A to C gets DLC, it will ruin the challenge. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Too much cat. You carried a lot of people on Stranding Deep. Oh, nice. I just remember joining a lobby by accident and trophies popping for me. I was like, oh, fairs. We've got a chicken jumping game. We've got Super Destronaut. Bunch of those. We've got Super Meat Boy. Hello. 10 out of 10, 100 hours, 0.8%. Super Meat Boy 3D as well. I think this was like the new release. 8 out of 10. So I kind of wish this would be a 10 out of 10 as well. But apparently it's slightly easier. Not to take away from the difficulty there. But what is it on PSNP? How 0.5. Okay, yeah, it's still super rare. GG's on the Super Meat Boy. That very very good achievement to have that one. I've seen like a little bit of stuff on the Super Meat Boy 3D, but yeah, it's mainly just Super Meat Boy that people tend to care about really. I think because the other one's so new, you know, I'm assuming people have posted content on it, but yeah, pretty good going for the older Super Meat Boy there. Things you love to see. We've got Super Monkey Ball, Banana Blitz HD. I think these games are quite difficult, like quite rage-inducing as well. We've got Super Slime Boy. Look at that cute little fella. That's why you didn't do Lego Batman for A to Z. What do you think? Lego Batman's gonna get DLC? Meat Boy 3D. You actually got, oh, you got a code for it. Nice. Broski is a legendary status to get a Super Meat Boy code. We got Stardust Portable there. Nice. Super Weekend Mode. Cool. Super Liminal. I've wanted to play this game. Triple stack there, by the way. It sounds like an interesting puzzle game, but I've not got around to trying it yet. Lego Batman has story DLC due later. Oh, okay, does it? That's pretty cool. It's getting some story DLC confirmed. So you can never have too much Batman, can you? Sword of the Necromancer there. Not too sure what that one is, unfortunately, but it's an ultra rare. Siphon Filter and Siphon Filter 3. Good stuff. I remember trying to play one of these games and just couldn't get into it because it was like it's like a PS1 game, right? Like the controls just had me all over the place. Siphon Filter 3 though, 9 minutes. That's crazy. We got Syrup and the Ultimate Sweet. Taco Tom, shout out to my boy. Very cool. Tacoma, again, we spoke about this one earlier. Takio no Tatsunji Rhythm Festival. 5 under 5%. A lot going on in that picture. I like the colors. Tap Pump, whatever that is. Teardown, good going. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, good shit. And you also got the Cowabunga collection. Broski speedrun that shit. Damn, that is super quick. Tekken 7 and 8, good going. Telling Lies, nice. Terror as well, 50-hour job there. 0.3%. Did it in 1 day and 6 hours. I wonder if that's like a partial auto pop. Got a double stack of the Tetris effect here. 10 out of 10, 150 hours. When there was that Puyo Puyo game, like I thought that was the 10 out of 10 Tetris game, but apparently it's just Tetris effect. You got Tetris Forever as well. 8 out of 10 difficulty, but can be done in under 20 hours, which is very impressive. So fair play on those. Damn, son. Super Liminal is actually great. Highly recommend it. Nice. Oh, is it part of the deluxe? That's cool. I like that you can use PlayStation completion percentage instead of PlayStation profiles. Why is that though? Gabriel, I do it because I just prefer the percentages looking how they look on PlayStation. We kind of had this debate earlier on in the stream, but yeah, it's just personal preference. There's no right or wrong answer for the percentages. But I feel like sometimes when you see a game that's an ultra rare on PlayStation, and then you see like a game that's not an ultra rare on PSMP, it kind of like diminishes it in a way. And obviously, like not every trophy hunter's on PlayStation profiles, so it's just personal preference, you know. And I think it makes things look a little bit nicer, you know. Tetropunk, that's you. I feel we spoke about this one last week, didn't we? An ultra rare there. Artful Escape, great game that one. We got some Bat games, Bronze Age games there. And Closing Wall, no idea what that is. That does not give anything away. Tetris Effect is one of the hardest games. You might as well do Crypt. I mean, for me, I feel like the PlayStation percentage is a true representation of every single person playing. Granted, if you look at things from a trophy hunter's perspective that uses PSMP, then it's like, I don't know, more of a competitive thing for ultra rares. Personally, not something I'm particularly interested in. Because yeah, like so many games, like I don't know. Like, to be fair, you could get this one in 7 minutes, but like a 4% ultra on PlayStation, 15%, just it's quite a disparity. It's the same with like the Elden Ring games. They're like such high percentages. It's like Is that shovelware then? If like an Elden Ring game's at 70%. The Forgotten City, nice going. The Gardens Between, I really enjoyed this. This was a good indie game there. Got an Iron Age, the G-Codes, jumping. We've got a bunch of jumping games here. Damn. A lot of jumping games here. Is this the complete stack of the jumping games? Language of Love, Last of Us Part 1, nice. Light in the Darkness, this is a very interesting, educational, free-to-play game. Worth checking out if you've not played it. The Little Acre, nice going, 40%. Pig Quiz, Pizza Delivery Boy Who Saved the World. Seems like another interesting, quirky game, potentially. Playroom VR, good going. I've got this trophy on my, like I've popped trophies in this. I don't remember doing it, though. I should probably try and clean that up and buy a VR headset. Sims 4, good going. Slovak Run here, 9 minutes to do. Stanley Parable Double Stack. Shout out to all the people waiting 10 years to get that one. You know you hate yourself if you're on PSNP Rarity and you have loads of URs. I'm not quite sure what you mean. The Witness, I think this is like a puzzle game, isn't it? It's quite a difficult one. No, I know what URs are. I just didn't understand the sentence. The Wreck. There is a genie in my Szechuan sauce remastered. That is like Rick and Morty coded. Like, what is that game? Got a quick game, some tile game, Timberman Versus, 4% there. Some more pinball games, fairly low percentage. Got Tokyo Run. Totally Normal Journey. Seems very interesting. 2 stacks of that. Some more pinball games, another ultra rare pinball one there. Tower of Balloons, we do love a tower defense. Toy Story 3 double stack. Trading Card Sim. Train World 5 and 6. Good to see. Quite a... I want to say these take quite a long time, but apparently not. Like, that one's 8 hours, apparently. Fair play. We've got some AI slop here. Apparently this Battle Royale one only has 1% of players. It's just somehow an ultra rare. Tongue, under 10%. Jeez Louise. That's crazy. Tunic, that's meant to be a really good game. You like that Tannoki does a lot of everything, easy, cheap games, and the hardest ones out there. Train World Sims are actually really easy. How do they play? Are they good to play? 12 minutes. Yeah, that's a really good game. Really good story-driven game. Very fun stat cast. Twin P, 11 minutes. Twisted Metal 1 and 2. Nice. I know that these were difficult potentially, but then there is like a debug menu or something, I think, or some way to make it easier. Or the rewind functionality, I think, maybe. Typing commands. No idea what that is. Ultra Bonk Survivors first. Uncharted, things you love to see. Everyone's had Uncharted Drake's Fortune tonight, but no other Uncharted games, which I find really interesting. Normally when you see an Uncharted game, there's the entire franchise platinumed. You can get most of the trophies in 1 to 2 hours and then you AFK the miles. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Never played a train sim game. Could be kind of lit. Uncontrol, 1 minute. Undertale, that's fun. Unpacking Quad Stack. V-Bomb. Vampire Crawlers, 14%. Vera Blanc, Ghost in the Castle. We've got Viewfinder, nice. Vikings Pinball. Virginia, another game I need to play. V-Rock, sounds like it could be an interesting rhythm synth game. Got War Theatre, under 7%. We Are OFK. I think I've heard things about that. I think that's a good game. We Were Here double stack. We Were Here Expeditions double stack. Again, fun games to play with a friend. Weeping Willow is a quick one. Welcome to all of these people's stories, which are quick games. What Remains of Edith Finch, another good story-related game. What the Dub, done in 21 hours. Seems like a party couch co-op game potentially. What the Golf, 3 out of 10. Moderately difficult. Seems like a nice cozy cartoon golf game. Frank's story there. Whips Like Survivors, under 10%. Some crazy artwork. Some more pinball games, some more pinball games, some more pinball games. An engine game there. World Soccer Pinball. 100 playthroughs and 110 hours. and a 1 out of 10, but was done in 4 hours. So I don't know if that guide's completely accurate there. Worms Rumble, 100-hour grind. I respect it there. We do love a bit of Worms. Xenon Valkyrie Plus as well, 10%. 10 hours, done it in an hour, 6 out of 10. Xenon Valkyrie Plus, again, done pretty quickly. Zenless Zone Zero, seeing that for the second time tonight, nice. A bunch of ZJ games. Zombo Buster Rising. Unfortunately, I don't know how to read these games here, so we can just admire the artwork. Is this Sakura and the Succubus? I know this is probably up Bomb Chop's alley. This hentai-esque video games. Got Persona 5 as well. There I can see Persona 5 Royale as well, which is interesting. Split Fiction, nice. Persona 4, Persona 3, Persona 5, Persona 5. Astrobot again. Persona 5 again. Pretty cool seeing those different stacks. Boosted Worms with Pig Mafia, nice. Problem with Uncharted was it was frustrating after the hard run in the first game to do another in the second. Yeah, I think doing the Uncharted games for Platinums back to back is an awful decision, but just playing the games normally as a franchise is fine. But I'd recommend regular breaks between trying to Platinum the Uncharted games, because like doing all of the collectibles and hard mode it is quite brutal. Hey, welcome in, Rip. How's it going? Are you doing the 007 Platinum? You brought it, but still have to clean up Saros and finish Batman. Yeah, so I'm gonna go for the 007 Platinum. It's only 20 hours, so it seems pretty straightforward to do. Like my plans are to Platinum Pragmata, Resident Evil 9, Lego Batman, and 007. But I'm not in a rush to do them. You know, I'll just play them gradually on stream, enjoy them, and then clean them up, you know, when I'm ready to. But yeah, I will be going for the Platinums and all of them. Alright, we gotta find the old stats now. We've been eating good today, chat. Over 1,000 platinum trophies reviewed. Alright, first trophy 7 years ago on Fortnite. First platinum Goat Sim, 10th platinum Syrup and the Ultimate Suite, 20th platinum Way Out, 30th platinum Persona 5 Royale, 40th platinum Astro's Playroom, 50th plat Returnal, 75th Kina, 100th plat Super Meat Boy, good milestone. 125 Artful Escape, 150 Jack and Dexter, 175 Super Monkey Ball, 200 Sonic Frontiers, 225 Knockout City, 250 Hot Shots Golf 2, 300 Persona 5 Royale, 350 Brawlout, 400 Crash 4, 450 Rocket Arena, 500 Persona 5 Tactica, and that's also the fastest platinum, 550 Chaos Child, 600 Chaos Child again, 650 Takio no Tutsin, Rhythm Festival, 700 Zenless Zone 0, 750 Chaos Child again, Metaphor Re Fantasia, 800, 850, I'm assuming that's a Persona dancing game there, and the last platinum 2 weeks ago is Mixtape. 526 ultra rare platinum trophies, so there's been a bit of everything on this list, you could argue, and obviously a lot of ultra rares, which is what people like to see. Fantasy Strike, VVV, Super Meat Boy, Tetris Effect, and Jackboy Party Packer in the rarest unique, and then in their trophy cabinet is Destruction All Stars, Kerbal Space Program, Words Rumble, Atari Flashback, Brawlout, Words Rumble, Worms Rumble again, sorry, Fantasy Strike, Super Meat Boy, Tetris Effect, and VVV Master of the Universe. Taking a look at Tannoki's stats then, if it'll load. Not too many PS3 games, majority of them will be on PlayStation 4. A decent amount of ultra rares, probably one of the highest ultra rares we've seen on an account. Started all the way back in 2019, and yeah, didn't really, you know, steadily getting the platinums, and I guess in 2022 when things blew up, they got the taste for platinums, and now they're at 897 platinum trophies there, and tend to do their trophy hunting in the early hours of the morning and the evening time there. So that is Tannoki's platinum list review. You can check out their Twitch there as well. And yeah, apologies, it was glossed over a little bit, but there was a lot of stacks of various games and things like that, and some shovelware titles in there. But overall, there's a lot of ultra rares, some very difficult games in there as well. So get your W's in the chat for Tannoki. VVV is one of the hardest games to 100%. Oh, is it? GG's on that one. But yeah, get GG's in the chat. Hopefully you've seen some games on Tannoki's list. I know I have. Melatonin, 9 Ball, this one here. Like there's some ultra rare on PlayStation at least. Ultra rare trophies as well that didn't take too long to get, which is pretty interesting. So I might have to hit them up for some tips. Next week on the Platinum Trophy List reviews, we're still doing members. We've got Nort, Justin, Alfie, Jesus, Zombie, The Second Parker, Car Stanley, and Altered Chronicle. Those are the next lists being reviewed next week. Of course, if you are a member of the channel, do let me know so I can add you to the members only waiting list. Apologies, there's so many of you guys, but thank you for being a member. And then there's also a subscriber waiting list as well, and there are more, but this is just where I've got up to because the members keep flowing in there. But hopefully everyone's enjoyed. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream, subscribe if you're new. I do appreciate you taking the time to come and watch a silly man like me. But yeah, now it's time to just chat. I hope everyone's had a good day today. Talk to me. First stream of the week. We are here all week. We're streaming James Bond and Lego Batman as well, so looking forward to streaming those. If those tickle your pickle, don't forget to turn stream notifications on and all of that jazz. Yeah, there were some really difficult games in there, Mafia. Like, respect for that. There's some games I can't even platinum, so fair play. Fine, you did a lot better on other reviews. On other reviews of your profile, I'm not quite sure what that means, but appreciate it, review. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for submitting the list. Your pickle's about to explode. No slop. That is interesting. What's everyone playing tonight, chat? What are we playing? I don't play on PC, no. I have a Mac. I have an iMac, so I think if I tried to play video games on that, it would probably explode. I just play on PlayStation 5. Playing some Infamous First Light. Nice. Goated game. Super Meat Boy Forever up next for Tannoki. Oh, maybe. Hey, welcome in, Shane. Just started Maquette, which you've heard is an amazing game. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. For me, I didn't like it. I thought it was awful. But don't listen to a silly Englishman. Go play some more Lego Batman later. Nice. Are you streaming it, Mafia? Or are you just chilling offline? Doing some more on Grand Blue. If it isn't hot, then back to Force Unleashed. You do want to play Fairy Tail 2 and Motor Slice though. Nice. Yeah, I don't think streaming it mostly awesome. I don't think PS3s are suited for playing in heat waves. I'm sticking to the PS5. Even then, it's a bit of a struggle for that. Hey, thank you on the congrats. I didn't do anything. I just sat at home and watched Arsenal play, but it feels good to win the league. See, the good thing about streaming is that I've been sweating so much, like it is extremely hot. But I feel the good thing about streaming is that I've forgotten about how hot it was. It's still 22 degrees, which has cooled down a lot. I think when I started streaming, it was like 30 degrees. So it's dropped 8 degrees, which is great. So things you'd love to see. But boy, oh boy, I am in a puddle of sweat. But chat, you doing Pathless? Got Saros Platinum last night. Oh, nice one. Saros is a lot easier to Platinum, isn't it? It's nice that they took on board how annoying Returnal was to Platinum with the RNG stuff. And like changed it for the sequel. Platinum called World at War, which was as bad as they say it is. Congrats on the World at War Platinum. It's just silly. I think the Platinum is the best way to describe World at War Veteran. Like, it's silly. There's no skill. It's just pure luck, when the grenades don't get spammed at you. You just gotta be patient and you'll get there. Don't want to touch Super Meat Boy forever anytime soon. Hate the game. I feel like having Super Meat Boy and Tetris, you can probably take solace in having some of the hardest 10 out of 10 games ever. Doing some Red Dead 1. Let's go, true. Is it your first time playing it? How do I think Coventry will do in the Prem? It's hard to say, to be honest with you. I I hope they do what Sunderland did and have a really good season and stay up. I quite like Frank Lampard. But like I hope he does well as a manager. So yeah, it's hard to say. You need to see Coventry's transfer window and see if they're smart about their transfers. But I hope they stay up. But it's hard to say at this stage because obviously I don't watch the Championship. Gonna be alternating between FC 26 or Kunitsu Gami. Nice. How's FC 26 going? How's the journey on that? First glance, Saros just looks like Returnal 2. Not much new mechanics or changes from the first one. Yeah, I mean, Returnal was a good game, to be fair. It just wasn't for me. But I feel like the audience for it is like quite small. Am I right in thinking that? Did all the trophies back on 360, but figured you did before it leaves the PS collection. Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm surprised that one's leaving the PlayStation collection. That's quite a surprise. Not that difficult, but it's frustrating to repeat biomes for me. You find it boring. You know, that's the point of roguelikes, but you reach the end a bit burnt out. Yeah, I mean, I don't like roguelites personally, so it doesn't. I feel like it's a niche, a niche. Yeah, it is a niche, but it's getting more and more popular, isn't it? But it's one that I've tried a few times, and it's just yeah, not for me, unfortunately. But they are cool games like Returnal, and I'm assuming Saros as well. At least Saros is easier to get platinum for. All right, the big old question is anybody streaming on YouTube that we know? Okay, no, nobody is streaming on YouTube that I know, so we can't raid anybody. I really do wish that YouTube does have like a raid feature, but it's obviously not like the best. It's very like it's not as good as Twitch's, I don't think. But chat, is Nick streaming? I don't know if you can pull into a raid of a man the size of Nick. I don't think you'd have the setting on. Oh, Nick's playing Marvel versus Capcom. You came from the stream. Oh, nice. Goodness me. I don't know what it is. Whenever I search YouTube, it just really balks the stream. Like it's very bizarre. Apologies for the lag there. What I was trying to do was I was trying to redirect the stream to Nick's, but it won't let me because he's not got the, as I thought, he doesn't have his like redirect things open. Feel free to go watch him now, though. How'd you set the PlayStation 5 trophies icon on PSNP? You didn't know you could do that. And also how to get the standard PS percentage when reviewing list. You can't find the setting. I didn't know that you could set the PlayStation 5 icons on PSNP. I didn't know you could do that. That's news to me. If you want to get the standard PlayStation trophy percentage, if you just go into the settings on your PlayStation profiles account, it will be like a tick box, and just tick that. Check the settings basically is all I can say. I don't know the exact ones because I've not done it in a while, but yeah, just check the settings. You should be able to do it. But 3 hours of streaming, chat. It's been emotional. It's been a very long stream. Lots of platinum trophies done. We will be playing some James Bond 007 tomorrow night, so hopefully people come in to watch that. But thank you to Mr. Excuses for the 10 gifted memberships today. AJ Chapman for becoming a member. Mr. Pig Mafia for the 5 gifted memberships. What a legend. Vet as well for becoming a member. Matthew for being a member for 3 months, the Flying Head for sending 5 gifties, Castromo for being a member for 23 months, and also Noda, Derek as well for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much everyone that has donated tonight and obviously in the previous streams. It is super kind and yeah, thank you. Play Sky Blues. Is that the old Coventry, the Sky Blues? Anyway, chat, I'm gonna go. I'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you're in Discord. If you don't have Discord, follow me on Twitter. That's all of the latest updates go. And yeah, Discord's in the description and in the live chat if you want to get your platinum trophy list submitted there. If not, leave a comment on this video. Stay safe, drink water during the heat wave, and have a good evening, everyone. Bye bye, folks.
Bye. Bye. Bye.